Oyerepa Radio, and I say Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, and I say Oyerepa TV Ghana. Another opportunity out bet me I check what dream and what Juma Deno so in the form of WhatsApp. Now 0241 9155 0241915555 na fe all the 170 na aguho ya be kenkaning na ama said the same ene said the effort timing na etimi atrance Mr. Eugene Edu Poku striker head of sports for Promise Media atrance dada enti boss player special good morning
sports lawyer
boss player
eti say
nyame adom
Bibia boko. Okay, all right. And Tokwano Swatcha.
And Tokwano, say Nra Avaro Abelo, our name is in the training. We or say Bibia ceasefire, focus on the Classico.
Mama El Classico,
yes. He say, I'm not finding 2 players, no. Federico Valverde, any Olerian Tramini, I'm not finding over 500,000. Nti ombetua
enyesika
mom amam fa sporting ayibia nhyem nti that is fine akwama 2 players.
Okay ti ukabu me 1 million
club no feels nema no so ekoso no especially for internal periods of he say eyobi na ti ba bia wa hye saade ni nyina especially Madrid nsem ya na edu in central for in Simbio normally see training grounds, but to better sorry, married the young quantity na P.
Okay, enti ene memory that said Babadi Candy 2 Jano. Weekend edition of today's sports, the chatwo ewo na watching mu. Ene de bremo na ene yasa bobo bebriano ayede eba. Ibe ramon ne na sports lawyer edin sem ewa ne aba El Clasico. Rema before ma return leg na anye de. Mama ntokwa akata El Clasico ne so ntinei ama El Clasico no yehu se mu beye do se mu nye do. Eno kura na nchen no la mi yama no so awo mu bi no so ka ho bi. La mi yama so mo El Clasico ni bi no so eno so ka ho bi. Aha. Mati se Mbappe ye fit. Awo betia bobi. Okay. Na omunyon be pass ya man de.
Oh, why not? Sir.
Okay. So when him say ntokwa no Mbappe ni Vinicius on ntokwa no moko de.
Obi bet makasa ma na yiye.
Okay. Sanity. South America for ni Europe for no.
The Tramini catch Fedi Valverde ni say okra mo kan ho bi. Na mo ye ya na omo pamo Xavi Alonso.
Okay.
So it means 70 ba bia na be do ba bia do.
Okay.
I think that Vini who is a level no or on a level there by level number pe won drew or accepted that
oh can Real Madrid fans no mo support to Mbappe ni ho
oh yes say na wo Mbappe na wo Vini a minyin ni say we ko support Vini na wo ja Mbappe no you do that
yati enti El Clasico baso honsem sports lawyer babaisa aboabo no na no pay ode ebebre the weekend edition of today's sports esonye no nko a other games ebekoso e was Spanish La Liga ni nyina no ye de ho ensem ede ebremo ene anase weekend Barcelona ewie El Clasico no na se omo ena edi nkunim dia na se 2025-2026 Spanish La Liga Barcelona and the champions of Spanish La Liga. Inti and yeberum na yahwe game no se de besi akọ afura other leagues ni ma ura Premier League. Also so Chelsea. And your man koye emfama Chelsea ewo English Premier League ni mu afi. Team a sha se na omo be rest season omo ye world champions. Yes. Na top 4 mu gina mu den. No matter be 5th, no matter be 6th. After the baby at Chelsea kika kono kamia say yenwe season no na conference league and a Chelsea kwakobo and no any trophy last season wo Europe Chelsea for J in terms of moko asako former there and nyina no ehon sem wo ha mo ne Liverpool and the ACN and the slots to season no and sheda ankoye and farmer but still Liverpool pray for chances say the Champions League spot mathematically omunya but we omu games na kana Liverpool enam kwanso omu so be qualify for Champions League next season after spending over 500 million pounds anka Liverpool epe sen komo de be retain omo Premier League title no enyoma anko se de Liverpool for epe no ene Chelsea and Liverpool and the ACNE ewo ho so and Sunderland ewo Stadium of Light omo Manchester United other games ever so Premier League no Brentford itiad omo Manchester City Brentford so mathematically omo to qualify for Champions League so nim sa
omo to qualify for Champions League
omo Manchester City so HAC Arsenal for the top spot of the English Premier League and the ACNE game baba ehu amanfo enhweye ehu enti baba munhweye mi tumo fo mi si ehu munhweye Manchester City ene Brentford ene bebo saso ena the Olympic Stadium in London eho ena West Ham United omoso ne Arsenal esu edibisi ni baba we su ye game anu den pa Arsenal afi omo ena ekwa akogina England team sa omunya akwanya ekopie mo Champions League mo na ekwa akogina omanem ewo final ewo Budapest omo ni Paris Saint-Germain and the ABC ni Arsenal ebo against West Ham over the weekend nyina no eho ensem wo ha ababa ye ebetudwa ura Italian Serie A games ekoso ho no ate se nyame yaduma weekend ni game ebekoso wo San Siro abra AC Milan Atlanta di AC ni no cover suit omo AC Milan chitafo kese no omo so mo koye protest de etia Jerry Cardinali awoye owner edema AC Milan enafe Giorgio Fulani onu suye CEO edema AC Milan se kwan a omo efa suye team no omo ni enje ho omo se sabre na omo ye protest no omo be sa support two players no so omo win game a eba so omo ne Atlanta di AC ni other games ebe so ewo Italian Serie A nyina no ewo ha aide ebetuja saso ena ro German Bundesliga so games kakra ewo ho ani nyina no sports layer edebeba French league ni nyina no sports layer aboabo no ene other leagues a yes sports layer de banyina ode ebeba na ye de ho nsem atuja stories a make rounds ewo Europe FIFA World Cup 2026 ebeko so ewo Mexico, Canada na United States of America eno so ho nsem ewo ha countries no
what say person ye open ceremony or the
first games ni nyina
open ceremony
na onim se Mexico so asema esi wo ho ne se
holiday no
yesi nkura omoko school no ye mo 3 months holiday amonko tena fie na mo fanko hwe World Cup nti eno eye de esi ewo ho ube piem so wo Ghana fa World Cup no ho a baba mse Ghana fo a ekwa American embassy kope visa no se ede bia no nipa 20 ena ekwa emu 19 ye refuse wo mo na ba ko penya
kese bia me tese ye refuse no we am sheme
se 19 refuse one near the amount yesi uduru ho kra na ye nhwe ohwe o bring your passport odo passport ba near the refuser na taso away ko na ko pe ba bitina
na onhwe me hwe dia se wanye fe o
da bi se wo bibia no wadi kan fele da nto mo no bedu ho no mo wo information bibia da o
nto mo decide on you dada
mo decide dada nto mo musa wo hwe to bring your passport to twa passport mo ma near the refuser na ka ho ne ase pia ma ho
asemo
ompani for your my years and
be omukọ eyi no omumfa Mexico
omumfa
so ko de okọ Mexico bra
na omeye dey
so de okọ Mexico
no obeye dey no
World Cup na pese okọ so okọ Mexico
ni nyina se empanyi for munye ye man ni
of course
so tere me chana se eno ni hia na enwoma nkoso kama ma my Ghana na animguase a amanfo gye no American embassy no anya animguase ketwa
bi episode 2
ade ba akoso wo visa ho ababa eya na eni wusi refuse ana nanti asesa ohun se wo ohun se wo ba se omo tete ho no ozo mo hwe wanim to mo hwe wanim ohun se me nko ana me nyina so te me chena se ena obia otakọ obia oye continue a otaje visas se obi pie free embassy anase nansen eye VFS no ahwan abai na ye refuse na onante ye kura kire se ye refuse onante keke no ohun obehu ohun ye obehu
bi on so obi mu
David Revin
obo a opia
wa kwa American embassy ye refuse so vim vim ni mo baba eni wo se enti eno so de ekoso ewo ho me was a man for call on the foreign minister se omrem na omeboa kakra na animguase no eya do so bu se panyini pa na baba ya tene be pade ama no oba ohun se onfa ho so onye de yo se onfa ne book ni nsi o so onye de yo ya na ayense bebre nti yenhwese de besi akọ enye ayi supporters nko awo
o dabi
omo ye football no club administrators nyina baba
penny bi as daro o same camera kora si afisu
nti eno so ho nsem e wa ha ye sure say especially club administrators no se FFO ni FIFA edi nkomo na omototo omo nyoma ya bia na omo sa query application ana ye de amom ba wo kai se abra US for announce processor obetimi dia be piem America be World Cup ni bi no is it the Secretary of State kai se ukra take it and just wonya visa
yes
take it isu board din
imagine want to take
and say bi nua bi wo US and o ticket ni bi amelenke ni mo obi so otoba ku bia $700
wow
700 onim say ye wo VIP seats ni bia you closer to the pitch I be bought $14,000 $15,000
then this ka for na kotra
into the say Ghana can be 15,000 wato e bi ko atobe 4 one na busuafo one na namfofo na obembezi no refuse no say nke enye
say e bia onkrate me hwe no on deserve so be call
David omo hwe no mo tutu nyoma yi enti World Cup so ho sensem e wa ha ye be fia ye be di komo bebre e wo fie the Ghana Premier League they say ye keka ko na wie ya enesa over the weekend games e ba so they say ko ba bi ehuru ya se ho ho na baba enibre e wo ho den enibre e wo league na se ho no they say fa the league table of the Ghana Premier League from Swodro All Blacks to Vision FC obietimi ko relegation one where wo tremu kura na wo di Bechem United at the baba account money Basaka Holy Stars
41
Bechem 43 points etoso enkono 9th position Basaka Holy Stars etoso du omo 43 points Swodro All Blacks etoso du baako omo 41 points Nations FC etoso du mienu last year na Nations pray for a league title but afi enyoma enhyeda enkoye omoto so du mienu onim se weekendi omodo mani kire wanchi ho enom ne Young Apostles edi ACN match a emu beye den on say Young Apostles for the candidate atudwa se referee obedi game no mu hia no o game na se ene yebewuram se referee na ekodi ana se ensesan aba wo ho a enye Nations ne Young Apostles nko a na baba enibraba odu ani kire brekum susu a brekum Chelsea omo say be gate free
so
omo say be atum
game ehu hia
omo ni Dreams FC and the ACN e wo brekum Golden City Park na o say league ye duru ba bi omo say obitimi bomo obi
we mko ba mo bi
obitimi bomo obi na eduru no na brekum for there omo asem omo kan nyina ne say omo gitumi ye say relegation omo nko
yes
in 2 year referee na wo ba be di game ne Frenchem omo any Dreams FC and the ACN afa Pando Heart of Lions eno na medwene ho a mentia se Pando Heart of Lions ye starting league ne do time no makoda top second third first second third but na wo hwe Heart of Lions e wo league table no so a omo da 14th position omo e wo 39 points omo so etimi ko relegation e ma no eyeye ene nyame ya adoma wo china omo ene Samates e Pando Stadium eno so ni game a ebeba so e wo ho afa Vision FC enyoma nkoye Vision ene Kerala United esu di besiani nyame ya adoma ochina ewo ni AJ Kreku Sports Complex ho ena sa game we ebetimi akoso enti ofa league na games are ever so over the weekend Accra Sports Stadium has a folk ene aduana ene di ACN no ni game a weekend ebeba so live kwadwofo adwuma no yanko baby ye twa ho ani etwa so ne meche no Swodro All Blacks e was Swodro omuso ni Bechem United and the ACN All Blacks e den kakran awe ni awini baako ni akobo draw baako kakran amudi e free e relegation zone ni mu afa Vision and Kerala medical dia tudwa Pando so Heart of Lions and Samates and the ebesiani e wo Ghana Premier League no emu Asante Kotoko they say kura de onte se kotoko kura be bobo eyi edin na me mo na season em na wie na fe de besi bia ensi kotoko na 11 wonders we the players no muni coach kura se mutimi hye se Hamza kura antena bench nyame ya adom achi na kotoko players ese mutimi hye
players when you come
11 wonders no bibia ni ho
dabi
enyoma nkoye wo ho 11 wonders yi bosome kura so aya na akatua
a players ba be justify
ewo he
11 wonders players me be justify
na so be justify obokotoko no obetu
Sunday
eti yiro ho na hye no
wanyiro ho
ti ochina asante kotoko players se coach kura ante bench a ese mo hye kamenya kura nka Hamza nkotena stance nim na every players nso do mbetimi aye against 11 wonders team obi a hye no ontimi anhye ne dia players no wie ya na ese mo ano de mpese mo ye no na mo de abetudwa de benya amoka mesel baba mesel eya men so sa ma so baba
Europe no
ti de make chiro
player bi hye ne fie
unhu bi da
players ni bi hye ne mu fie
baba unhu bi da nti me ya na obi encourage sade na anama ni nyo amenka se mi chiro 1995 96 season kotoko ne gapoa e okruma Peter Oforikwe and be say only goal of the game at the Magapoa unim say ye bo game ni ye kotoko supporters that match coach kwesi apia and the train bench coach kotoko
okay
ye bo nu ye tutu nyoma ko park no so ye na police for tear gas bi tutu baby a ye dwane afa no ne enam saa mokom kwan na de kwa mokom eye kronim no bi ka gidigidi tuo ten boy bi no koti amedia eno ano no wan sorry biem yes nti ambulance eti ayi o se de ka be ne beba no amoka ne hwan ne ja ho nsem ka so tere me chana se ye wo kwan fa so ye protest bebre but they did to ne sa nyoma ne beba de baba no go area why
nti omunye PSG ni bia na
sese
enko player ne fie
there be ye okwan bebre ye koba me ba be kire obi o de nyamote ye koba me ba be kire obi Baseke Holy Stars ene mediema ene di ebesi ani saso na Young Apostles ene Nations FC ene bebo Brekum Chelsea omni Dreams FC na Gold Stars ene Hoho United we games are eba so Ghana Premier League Ofa League table na mediema ene di kan mo 56 points Gold Stars tos me no omo 54 still yenya any side de owaje Ghana Premier League 2025-2026
mediema ne Baseke no se omo bobo no fa mediema ntimi nche Baseke omkromo
ewo heva
on the Baseke bet ma relegation
Baseke
43 points no
43 points
on bet ma relegation
ai na se esuro betia sesa
se amko bono fainting football dia
okay
engine di se Baseke be lose
enti eno so ye de wo Heart of Folk tosu me 50 points your tosu na ye Samates omo 47 points Dreams FC tosu nsia omo 40 tosu num omo 46 points Asante Kodo tosu nsia omo 46 Aduana tosu nso omo 46 aso na Karela tosu nwotwe omo so 46 points Bechem United tosu enkono 43 Baseke Holy Stars omo ne tosu du omo 43 Swadro All Blacks tosu du ba ko 41 points Dumienu 12 position ye Nations FC omo 41 Brekum Chelsea 41 so na 14th position Heart of Lions 39 points 15th Young Apostles 39 points 16th Vision omo 38 Hoho United the league no mo film na 11 wonders bibia no mo ye beye ama omo aka league nim ti se ye petim ba ko a obeka koka Hoho ene 11 wonders ho na yahwe se de ebesi akọ ewo Ghana Premier League no weekend ni sun sembebre ana ne call so Black Starlets say weekend ni and omo bo friendly game against Morocco no coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum ene ne mrantie no omo do mani akire Morocco asa game no so eba so enti ni nyina no ehun sem ha de betudwa Owura Division 1 ni so a baba qualification di aba also oko relegation battle na emu aye din ewo Division 1 na ne nyina no ehun ensem ha
ya Kimfeza do me say
Kimfeza se de Kimfeza awa ya de Dimonza aha watoto nyoma yi
visa nso ka
nyoma akọ kama
visa ka
visa no ne report bi abeka me
visa ka ho
visa ka ho
oh boss
oye management member na oye dey
say nyuma bi ya na oye na bayara no
oh
nyuma bi oye na bayara no say
visa a media venue media officer
say nyuma bi ya na oye no
okay visa eno so ewa ha ene nsama hodo a yedi ho enkomo na wotwe mu nyina no yatena se anopa yi yebedi ho enkomo baba isa ene mebu sume ne de to so nkono na sada we edura na eya reho
okotu jana
o de bi sama chi na me wo me share from asafo
okay
me hear from asafo na baba 25 years ni even though I are Robert mama more ura hebet mensa abaso
yes
for 25 solid years not even kotoko not even has and a sheda yi sa da isi ho say omo de kai omo chitafo asada no omo film ura hebet mensa and a agina ntamu kotoko has Ministry of Sports and Recreation and they can a Ministry of Sport, Youth and Sports.
Yes.
Well, 25 years ni a brebia me na bedru no. Ye enyoma e de kai ye nuanom enamfofo adofo baba bonti omo efrimu nipa 126 na efrimu in the history of Ghana football. Ye mo bo bia ema baba isa nipa dodo say efrimu.
Yes, send to West Africa.
Yes, and dano na ayaro wusem kese e de e Ghana na game ne ba na wi en say de ni si abo game na wi ti e kwa afidi e beti a asafo na ye wo abranti bo na fe ne sama aha na ote o de keka ko ye basu fidi e tisa amanfo say ya tisa sama kra no asama tu no fidi e keka ka fidi baba obi chim ni TV tu ha eda Accra Sports Stadium ye tu tear gas di pe bufa so de wontimi nkono aka ho ne yetietia no so o de ntiam se amoka na ho hia no
o se ne agbawi mu nyina mo pie no na aka mo park no so
ema ewie ye no e kan nipa baako mienu miensa enan enum nsia enso nwotwe nkono edu kosa nipa 126 ena ehwere omo enkwa nti ene eye da sonko ede ma eye Ghana fo nyina sada edura da areho ena Ghana titru football for ewom nti ene soso no dwumadie no ebekoso ewukumase as usual ura Herbert Mensah is in town
okay
May knife works on kuma sure say no pay kram sa ase ekoso nti enso ho nsem ne nyina no yede ebetu edwa ewo dwumadie ne so yesa mabusua nyina yakọ omo asada no omo hwere omo adofo abra sa arahusem kesie course no ye mo nyina yakọ eduru se ya aba oye busuani na odihie bi firimu a o kaida na aya arahusem obu okra yete aye kan kanere okra fiu but ye boss wa no na afi atosu ene araho badabi ya meka se ade ba ko a nyankopon de ma nipa aba esum yi pa ya refie wakwa rehuo mu na obi a wada wakoma so pa na baba wafrim edin de but edu brebi a nyankopon timi boa wo ema wotimi frimu ema odwumadi ese wudi no so to aso etimi din ti ya mabusua nyina ya akọ 25 years pepepepe ne ena sara husemwe eto eye oman Ghana yebebo ura Herbert Mensah abaso se 25 years ni afibia no onya ba akokora ewo mu afibia no obomoden ehihye dwumadie emiyede kai eye nipa ya omo etimi efrim ti de ekoso nyina no so no sports layer yede ehon nsem ebeto gya ebekwa amanone na yede nsem ewo amanone ede atu edwa ewo eye dwumadie so yebekwa amanone die na baba yede sima baako ebesi ho achese microphones off na yede akai yenuanom na ye exactly 25 years almo efrim eson ya na se wodwani e kire eye amanone nti 729 bacho afi na wo join ya 1 minute silence and yes say you cough ya de kai ye nuanom a on the 9th May 2001 omo efrimu ene de kai omo
FM 100.7. Oyerepa FM 100.7.
Obi beka se ala ya kao nyame na dema ono a ena oje so media source rest in perfect peace ya to so eha eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Ye konko funkro so and someone pay edi adenchechana epum fumpa e wonko funkro so ye de honsem ato anim and some na de doso and na anopay de disefata sawhwe na utie ena yede esum wo kitikiti mampole bi ena ewoma aka nsuo yanom aka bu no pa ye to ebu ase a confirm munumunu nyina ama ewo dwumade no so ye live ewo Oyerepa TV live ewo Oyerepa 100.7 FM na anopa me se wo akwanya bebre se obeche wadwen ewo dwumade no so aside social media no oko WhatsApp no so a fa phone sesi a 0241 91 55 55 0241 91 55 55 na fe abusiam ode onsem gina aguho wa futuo bi ema amanfo ezansa yenya me knife no Poland susu awu enti nsem bebre na asisie fa nsuso onsembra yesasem afi French Lake Anum week 33 no enra ena etimi esase lance for the traffic amoche nant ebo mo ekaba ko a woman timi antiem ena matches no oxe traffic 7 p.m. on it knees ena edi ebo anim start the IB ena game no etimi atofem Angus ene Strasbourg ebebom 7 p.m. Ewo Raymond Cooper na AS Monaco traffic ewo Saint-Louis Day omone Lille edi ebani 7 p.m. ena game no etimi atodwa Le Havre AC ebe traffic 7 p.m. na onem Olympique de Marseille edi abani Sunday that is Ottenham Metz and Lorraine 7 p.m. na for Paris Saint-Germain and Brest edi abani and also 7 p.m. Yebenya Rene on it Paris FC 7 p.m. and after Toulouse Forum at 7 p.m. Tram our Stadium Municipal na amene Olympic Lyon at the abo anim way a match day 33 or Tram and match slingina ebetimi atofem our French Lake Anum say and a table at CM PSG LED on about 31 matches almost 70 points longs for them atoso mieno enra and a match day 32 nti I'm telling them I increase it to 67 points plus of 29 goals Leon atoso miensam 60 points and a Lille toso and 9 one more 58 points and Rene toso enum 56 points Monaco atoso ensiam 54 points Olympique de Marseille atoso and so 53 points Strasbourg atoso and watch 46 points Lorraine atoso and Cron 42 points and a true atoso edu one more 41 points one more munyaria one berenum Nice atoso edunum one more hour 31 points. Oxe etosom edunsiam Makadi Achao sa amo 28 points and Nantes Forum etoso edu and som with 23 points. Met etoso edu ngotwem 16 points. Entiano Wakai asset non sum na say and a top scorers nom etiem our French League Anum Le Pont Esiakai Emma Rene was at 19 goals. Panatili our Strasbourg 16 goals. Mason Greenwood etoso miensam Olympic de Marseille was 15 goals. Na Balagoon Esiakai Emma Monaco 13 goals and in some ultimate aka yatinina at 2 anim and anope wo Jumadiano som and 10 times Yanko Bundesliga match day 33 of the German Bundesliga and Borussia Dortmund etna film our Signa and Iduna Park SME and some Anton Frankfurt ete Academy Mienum na Sehu Girassi afe Nico Slotterbeck and a Samia Ignacio woman and a bo goes no and some Emma Dortmund team and a FC Osborg Eba Borussia Mönchengladbach 1:30 p.m. our WWK Arena RB Leipzig and St. Pauli at 1:30 p.m. our Red Bull Arena now for TSC Hoffenheim Atlantium on Werder Bremen at 1:30 p.m. our Prisoro Arena VfB Stuttgart and Bayer 04 Leverkusen at 1:30 p.m. our MHP Arena Stuttgart Chrome and a side game etimi atofen VfR Wolfsburg Atlantium on Bayern Munich and then at 4:30 p.m. our Volkswagen Stadium and a game ebetimi atodwa Ottenham Hamburg SV and a Freiburg Abebom at 1:30 p.m. now for FC Cologne and a Hettingham 1846 at the Abweni Mainz 05 and FC Union Berlin Abebotnam at 5:30 p.m. our Mewa Arena Mainz Chrome and a side game ebetimi atodwa say and Bundesliga table etia onim say Bayern Munich and early team wama jili gina we dada after 32 matches 83 points plus of 81 goals. Dortmund about a match day 33 and Otoso Mienum with 70 points. RB Leipzig Atoso Miensam 62 points. Bayer 04 Leverkusen Atoso a 58 points. Stuttgart Atoso Enum 158 points. Hoffenheim Tosom and Siam 158 points. Freiburg Atoso and Som 44 points. Anton Frankfurt Atoso and Gotrem 43 points. And Womo Awo Wolfsburg Toso Dunsia Woman Ria Wombare 26 points. St. Pauli Atoso Edunsom 26 points and Hettingham 1846 23 points. Omasua at 17 teams no Omutrisom na top scorers Hurricane Esiakai Emma Bayern Munich 33 goals and Wasem Dennis Ondaf Stuttgart 18 goals. Patrick Schick our Bayer 04 Leverkusen and also as a 16 goals. Luis Diaz Esiakai Emma Bayern Munich 15 goals and Sehu Girassi and Dortmund 16 goals and Washem Michael Olise Bayern Munich 14 goals and a Kramaric our Hoffenheim and also as a 14 goals and pay ya didn't at 2 our Juma Jenson 10 times Yanko Siri Anona Fe Yanka match day 36 match Saudua Etodra and then match day 36 of the Serie A and a team Asha Semra Torino etna film was a mianum Emma Sassuolo eti Ekarambako our Stadio Olimpico na Giovanni Simeone etime enya go Tosvets enyabi and afe Marcus Pedersen and some edi sector gonum etime etoa so Emma team na ya dinina etu anim anopai Cagliari and Udine ebebom game no ayo Unipo Damos and eto jam game no ayo 1 p.m. and then Lazio and Inter Milan 4 p.m. game nom ay Stadio Olimpico Italy and game nom etime atofem Lecce and Juventus and then on Siam ebo Sima aduana enuma and a sa game nom ebetime atodwa Ottenham matches na ebeto asom Heras Verona and Como and di ebosom our Stadio Marc Antonio Bentingo de Ottenham early kick-off at 10:30 a.m. and match nom etime atodwa Cremonese and Pisa ɛbom ɛwɔ Stadio Giovanni Zini na Fiorentina ɛne Genoa abom 1 p.m. yɛbɛnya Parma a ɔtena fiem ɛwɔ Ennio Tardini na ɔne AS Roma ɛde abɔso 4 p.m. AC Milan ɛbɛtena fiem ɛwɔ San Siro Milano na ɔne Atalanta ɛde abɔso Monday Night Football ɛwɔ Serie A nom Napoli ɛne Bologna ɛna bɛbom ɛwɔ Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium afei yɛnhwɛ table nom after match day 35 ɛyɛ Inter Milan ɛna ɔmagye 2025-2026 Scudetto nom 82 points plus of 51 goals. Napoli etoso mienom 70 points plus of 19. AC Milan etoso miensam 67 points. Juventus etoso 9 65 points. AS Roma etoso enum 64 points. Como etoso ensiam 62 points. Atalanta etoso ensom 55 points. Lazio etoso enwatwem 51 points. Bologna etoso enkron 49 points. And Sassuolo toso edu with 49 points. Womwa womunyawia wombawenom edum so ay Lecce 32 points. Cremonese etoso edu enwatwem 28 points. Hellas Verona toso edum kron 20 points. And a Pisa another Warianesa was so at 19 teams e won team so 18 points. Na say and a top scorers na Etienne Lautaro Martinez e Inter Milan 16 goals and was Marcos Thuram Inter Milan 13 goals. Nico Paz Como 12 goals and also Ensa Etimi Aka Yatinina Etu Anim and Anope Yanko Spanish Primera División Santander La Liga na match day 35 and La Vente Otranfiem Estadio Ciudad de Valencia Oshemi Sam Emma Osasuna eti Academy Munum and then 12 noon 80 and Alaves and album now for Sevilla Trafie Ramon Sanchez Pujuan 2:15 p.m. Amane Espanyol Atletico de Madrid and Celta Vigo 4:30 Real Metropolitano Real Sociedad and Ribetes album 7 p.m. Donacia San Sebastian now for Ochnam Genya Real Mallorca and Villarreal and album 12 noon na Athletic Club Bilbao and Valencia album 12:15 Summer Mess Bilbao Como na Ferry of Viado and Hetafe album 4:30 p.m. na Barcelona and Real Madrid Ochnam Nonso and Numrem Spotify Campeoon and a game no let me atop from the Clasico na for Monday Yanya Real Vallecano on Girona and 7 p.m. na game way Mekan SMP at the Achel say and La Liga table no ATM FC Barcelona after 34 matches 88 points and Real Madrid Tosum 77 points after 34 matches. Villarreal atoso miensam 68 points. Atletico de Madrid atoso 63 points. Ribetes atoso enum 53 points. Celta Vigo atoso ensiam 47 points. Hetafe atoso enson 44 points. Athletic Club Bilbao atoso enwatwem 44 points. Real Sociedad atoso enkron 43 points. Na Osasuna atoso edu 42 and Sevilla Omunyaria Wombewe Adena Edene Edamom 17th position and Amodam Womo 37 points. Deportivo Alaves atoso edum 36 points. Levante toso edum krom Womo 36 points and Real Oviedo de Huare otoso adunum waso adam 19 teams rom e tiswa 28 points. Na ocha pitich na Kylian Mbappe Lotin Eya Jumam Emma Madrid 24 goals. Vidat Muriki Real Mallorca 21 goals. Lamine Yamal Barcelona 16 goals. Ansibu Jamel Osasuna 16 goals. Vinicius Junior Esiakai Emma Madrid 15 goals. Ferran Torres Etosun Siam Barcelona 15 goals. Mikel Oyarzabal Real Sociedad 14 goals. Boja Agayasis Celta Vigo 13 goals. and Robert Lewandowski and so Esiakan Emma FC Barcelona 13 goals and in some etime akan dinina eto ani na no pay e wo Juma Denison 10 times yanko English Premier League no match a day 36 of the English Premier League na and then early kick-off 11:30 a.m. Liverpool and Chelsea and our Anfield Liverpool Chrome na fe Brighton at Anfield our American Express Community Stadium only Hampton Wanderers and album 2 p.m. Fulham and AFC Bournemouth 2 p.m. our Craven Cottage London Chrome na fe Sunderland 2 p.m. na simultaneously only Manchester United at our Stadium of Light England na oko Manchester City amene Brentford everyone them 4:30 p.m. our Etihad Stadium Manchester Chrome na fe Tottenham Burnley and Aston Villa abom our Tep Mo Crystal Palace and Everton our the Selhurst Park afe Nottingham Forest and Newcastle United abom our the City Ground Nottingham Chrome na fe West Ham United and Arsenal 3:30 p.m. Tottenham our London Stadium Nyankopon boa Edward Monday Night Football Tottenham Spurs and Leeds United and album our Tottenham Spurs Stadium say and a table room Etienne English Premier League run in 35 matches and Arsenal ultimate album 76 points plus of 41 goals. Manchester City about 34 matches 71 points plus of 37 and after Manchester United Tosumi and Sam 64 points. Liverpool Atoso and 9 58 points. Aston Villa Atoso Enum 58 points. AFC Bournemouth Atoso and Siam 52 points. Brentford Atoso and Som 51 points. Brighton Atoso and Wakem 50 points. Chelsea Atoso and Crow 48 points. Everton Atoso Edum 48 points. Winya Wama Wamberry Ewa League Numa Nice West Ham United Atoso Edum Wake last 3 36 points. Minus of 19. Burnley Atoso Edum Crow 20 points. Minus of 36 goals. Overhampton Wanderers Atoso Edunum 18 points. Minus of 38 goals. One more elite goal kinom our English Premier League Alan Haaland Esiakan Emma Manchester City 25 goals. Igor Thiago our Brentford 22 goals. João Pedro Esiakan Emma Chelsea 15 goals. Antoine Semenyo Esiakan Emma Manchester City 15 goals. Victor Jokeres our Arsenal 14 goals. Morgan Gibbs White Nottingham Forest 13 goals and Danny Welbeck Esiakan Emma Brighton and also Etime Ashe 13 goals and play live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Yaren seminar F2 and I pay na show them live our socials no so Oyerepa Radio and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana for seminar ego boss player transia abatuno boise akinkan na ama said SM and it said a effort answer 0241 91 55 55 0241 91 55 55 for seminar for boss player abakinkan na and pay at the amount show so make to us ewa ensemnum na World Cup update onim say 33 days to go aka na makomako aduasa miensam na 2026 FIFA World Cup no ehsase World Cup 2026 ebe last for 37 days kana so 2026 FIFA World Cup no ya de na makomako aduasa so ebe last for 37 days na ebe June 11th our Mexico City na yewie our New York on July 19th Shasem on 11th our Mexico na yewie 19th July our New York na games 32 of 37 games 27 from the start of the tournament. 1 day break na se daba akubia he ebo matches no do ba bia he be break a day for the games to continue and update if it World Cup eba na enra our best one of boys ni busa me say na moya World Cup update Italy form maya bo hwrama kakra fa mo homa me na me say Italy dey am first ever World Cup by in 1934. Now I'm the first country I'm defended the trophy in 1938. Now Openidia Yadiabi World Cup mu or your coach and the team and Vittorio Pozzo. On himself, he was in charge of those trophies. Italy and almost different day. The only manager win a World Cup more than once as a manager. Now, Luis Monti was part of Italy 1934 World Cup winning squad. Now, young fan to himself, Monti Olusuye, the finalist with Argentina in 1930. Now, fast forward to the present day. On himself, Didier Deschamps and Anka I coming close. Ojo World Cup. Nanka Fe was a different day. Namono Qatar 2022. Lionel Messi and Rantanum and Timmy Amano and former midfielder Didier Deschamps. Yakana Sami Obel living in row as French boss in 2026 World Cup. Oria or the Ajumanum Ebetime Atuho. Now, World Cup update. Government of Mexico decided for 3 months. Bosume makumi ensa. Odebema enkoda omuko school and your holiday and about 40 days now nkoda ne film a person enjoy the World Cup and no aye the film Mexico by no so yem etodam ye fi Mexico yanko Canada World Cup update live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM na uko Canada national team na so ya wo se monitor the progress of Alfonso Davies Adebia wo bind Munich medical team nom edim komam enyom busasa boy ne sen ne wusitia na no krewusa ogina UEFA Champions League game wa wo boy assist ama Hurricane etika against Paris Saint-Germain omo de omo believe say said the tie bia yan she World Cup na say na boy ne fully fit obetimi asia kan ama Canada national team nom na FIFA plan some obe hold a special opening ceremony for each of the 2026 World Cup hosts. Yadika Kacho, Mexico, Canada, and the United States of America. Some and saying, I'm a person, I'm your open ceremony. And what am I saying now? So, and your reporter, a good time and play NTE, the World Cup update in the AC, and I'll play live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM, live on Oyerepa TV, and I'll play show me live. And was socials, no so Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Ya twasom F England na and a slot on himself na Liverpool and Chelsea and an album and I said McFillan among the clear identity of Chelsea and the gamer among Chelsea ababona say recently Chelsea performance no I know kono koneti na bananim nanso so a difficult game and a slot at the na Chelsea project no after 2025-2026 season. Why and a manager at the amateur Chelsea Diamante HM Chelsea and the Chappy Alonso set the project. I'm the Chappy Alonso. Roberto Aye oh yeah our bar for Leverkusen or the team nom echo unbeaten our Bundesliga nom echo J and pay Jamie Nimisa opinion on a first on their list. Sir Ababam Abaya Jumam at the amateur Chelsea Moises Casido me friend the bulldozer and your Jamfin Fiwa Obunya bruta na ose no kranie adia afi ama struggle on par a consistency set Chelsea elpo gamer ombenya consistency namom consistency na boa ama omanya a lot of lessons ama sua dia pa at the afi season o TDS very soon Chelsea abetim kru awdom Joko say our football at the Chelsea na no Joko na football odema Chelsea nyina say Chelsea Jombe Bia, here manager, our authority manager, what do Salavonum and Jose Mourinho of Benfica now? Among Kafanam, Ayabita, Obetam Bayam at the amateur Sinti, and the small Joko at the Atugam na McFillan Akasa. Ahead of Liverpool, sign up preparation is etie utimnum are you ready for Liverpool game and them 11:30 early kickoff nana nchemuna odimani eni.
I completely understand the feeling. We are as disappointed and as frustrated as they are. Yeah, we know, the players know, I know, the staff know, everyone at the club knows that the recent performances have been nowhere near the expected standard, and we're going to do everything we can to improve that. We're in a really bad run at the moment. I put it down to probably not responding well enough to the early setbacks that we had. The Leeds performance was a glimmer where we thought we could build on that, and we weren't able to do that. But I do see these boys every day, every training session, every meeting. They're in a good place to go and attack games. We just haven't been able to translate that on the game on Monday. So hopefully we can improve that on Saturday.
Ano McFarlane manager Emma Chelsea Prempenin some anom Yanko Mikel Arteta and Arsenal asuyem Paris Saint-Germain and on about Champions League final and what Mikel Arteta press conference say and central for Wizan say Paris Saint-Germain team no who say and also no Ukraine Nkofono a good team never me confident pa say he bet him a face Paris Saint-Germain now for Champions League no abeye dia omo capable musu to me and man ye nemo the American chairman say me answer team no our confidence no pa say am bet him genano mo qualifier out of Atletico de Madrid celebrations na Mikel Arteta ekoso and celebrations ketwa manfa criticize you team na onje Champions League no now celebrate say no so adwenkyere obi betima kyere na adwen na babia Arsenal free na amadu Champions League final for 20 years na diamuye nyina it makes sense dancer wom and yasma Mikel Arteta ati atudam Mikel Arteta on David Raya and on say no kwasam ne say consistency say debia oba oye nyese bia na koye ochno oba no de abologo or de matrama kwensem masa consistently he's giving the team super performance or say oba from day one why super for the club nyan say or achieve a lot for the club and adia ho ombetimi dia kan ben kaidum account sem about the trophies at the ama club and of course entebia omba when sa trophies no wa confirm sem Julian Timber and Mikel Merino ebe out for the season and likely say for the rest of the season two boys see entimi kan and for Emma Arsenal our message for Arsenal players no and after the fans ahead of Champions League gamer ababom against Paris Saint-Germain and after West Ham United gamer ababom our message for the fans, the players and then the team.
No. Sounds good, because if it's one game more
you're so close now. What's your feeling and what's your messaging to the players and maybe the supporters as well?
Stay present, live the moment, prepare and show the same level of energy, hunger and desire that we've shown all season or more, because as you said we are closer and closer and everything that we don't know is going to matter to win it or not.
Thank you.
And Mikel Arteta na Mikel Arteta say and dinner here say season say any bona ye boy from the season and no one was said to us so and Mikel Arteta and some na about Arsenal first on CCA or Chechimu.
Can we do that at the end of the season? I don't know, I'm lost. No, it doesn't matter the phase. Yes, but again, responding to that question, at the moment it doesn't matter. Let's live the present. When we have time, we can talk about that. If we got the timings right, every decision right, and the most important thing is, okay, what's the outcome when it comes to the end of May?
Eno aya Mikel Arteta trene Emma Arsenal Nuno Espirito Santo trene Emma West Ham United Nuno Espirito Santo and they two just Edding say obesha Arsenal because I'm a very good team and Oyeyem and also amukuta talented team and I'm fight 90 plus additional minutes I'm won the Champions League final at Chetima womoye nemom London Stadium wode energy of the fans and energy of his players ebe make a difference nyankopon boa against Arsenal Oyeyem and ochem say Arsenal team no ohwemu a home ni weaknesses bia sebia Arsenal defense ne de left one and right ho ye ho weakness bi ho yen capitalize on that and midfield was so many weakness bia e wo team no nebom hey ready to give our all against Arsenal Nuno Espirito Santo.
Tough opponent, but we are at London Stadium. It would give us always a plus of energy, and especially for us, we have to give it all. There's no hiding. We have to be there.
Ano aya Nuno Espirito Santo yanko Liverpool suye obo edi etia Chelsea and then early kick off and a slot at the atudwa in terms of personnel next season a bit different from Afi Arsenal say differently Liverpool be active our summer transfer window Fenerbahce presidential candidate Hakan Safi at the atudwa anode opese odi Muhammad Salah Gali eba Fenerbahce nyankopon boa samayi na obetua ne ka yie pa 20 million euros plus bonuses and Odibemam Muhammad Salah Gali na fe obaya tumam at the amatim na anaslota confirm say Alexander Isak ay ready abebom at the Etia Chelsea nyankopon boa enem Rio Ngumoha oya kodawesu anokre se Ojan Liverpool tenteno wa udia groma great deal udia grass se be sia tete wono enya asem ketua Rio Ngumoha dia tudwam se onyino na players or idol pa Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo or say Ronaldo follow because of his mentality, the confidence, insane work ethics. Could there be a nema Ronaldo a motivation at the man nemum or Mr. Lionel Messi is still the GOAT. Said you see control matches create chances from nowhere and a GOAT and a slot or see we can improve on the markets. Makacha say Liverpool be active. Our summer transfer window, and I say I'm be improve it in the summer.
In moments we've been vulnerable in counter-attacks. Yeah, it's not like we concede 10 counter-attacks a game or 8 or 7 or 6. We've at Manchester we conceded 2 counter-attacks indeed, where one of the 2 went in, the other one was just almost close, so Bruno Fernandes. But I don't think that's the only thing we've been vulnerable at. When we are in a low block defending crosses, there are too many things we've been too vulnerable in moments. But it would also help if we would score more goals, because I think controlling the game from a 2-0 lead is always easier than being 1-0 down or 2-0 down or 1-1 or 2-2. So it's a mix of everything, and I said many times it's for me very clear and obvious where we have to improve, and that's what we've tried to achieve throughout the whole season. It has worked with ups and downs, but it's definitely something we will address in the summer, where we think we can improve on the market and then afterwards on the training ground. There's a difference between bonding and mentality, so there's a difference in your question. When it comes to bonding, I think it makes complete sense that players that have played 6, 7, 8, 9 years with each other have more bonding than players that when there's a group of players that's new with each other. When it comes to the mentality, I think this team has shown this season many times that when we were in difficult circumstances, even last week again United being 2-0 down at halftime, and again they showed the mentality to come back into the game and actually deserved, maybe in that moment when we were back in the game, when we were at 2-2, I'm not saying in the first half we didn't deserve to be up, but when we were at 2-2 we probably deserved to.
Wa England me call Pep Guardiola na suye na obo Jamie Duku abaso ose yewie run in nobia ahumodimba Jamie Duku ebo happy say wa pick it at the right time. Ose the league is not over, so bia catch say the English Premier League is over. Ono Pep Guardiola or can play say the league is not over. Ose Josko Vadio trainee and Josko Vadio believes them obey part of the season before some your year 2026-2025 season or your player beer or pizza obey more at the Croatia our World Cup Kits Andrews or the two just the performance of City is super now or confirming pay set Brentford team now prepare pa for Manchester City or see especially sa Oko Etihad Stadium not one prepare was Sumbershe or set the performance level it team a cost energy level it team a cost appetite of his players also and no Kits Andrews Ninsama or the Atujam Pep, the latest on Josko Vadio and Sana Mekano say and with you.
Yeah, it's good. His training is still good. Have been many months. Many. Last season was the important player for us. For many injuries, play all the games. So at the end, the body says one moment is enough. But happy he's back. Hopefully he can help us in the last part of the season and make a good World Cup with Croatia. And next season we can have him again at his best because he's an important player. Center defender, fullback, can play different roles. So fast, so quick. Yeah, really good. Really good to have him back. Like Ruben as well.
I have Pep and then somebody to get on a pay. Now, woman, our press conference no in central for doing come on say opening pie obo pan say and ka West Ham United be magic be against us 90 obese West Ham United Jessiana Pep HM say.
Will you watch the West Ham game that they play?
Let me play against Brentford.
Okay, slightly different question then. Will you be cheering West Ham on?
Sorry,
will you wear a West Ham shirt and come on?
You're so funny, huh? Let's win our game against Brentford, and after in the press conference, like always you are, because you cannot live without my press conferences. So you will come. You ask me, a weaknesses.
No, I Pepper Dola, Ninsama Aritu Gayanko United, and Amat Diallo, Nasuyam, or say, or can pay, Sir Manchester United, no. Anya club ketwa a pressure club and demand for busa say me kram the fit club room anya dados na ni je our club room na no credit say the success story omunyam premprenom a true manager Michael Carrick anom and a magic no Bruno Fernandes and pay my confirm me say enra and omunemi as a Football Writers Association Men's Footballer of the Year and Bruno at the award ahead of Declan Rice on himself Oshe 8 goals and Oye provided 20 assists in 34 appearances in all competition for the club. Now Fernandes registered 19 Premier League assists this season, just one. Now was set the record with Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne in the single season. According to Optakra, the Portuguese midfielder created 120 chances a total of his career at Manchester United. Now Bruno Fernandes, Abusiam Oko Michael Carrick Asuya. Or say or deserve say or winning award to them or no and a disafata say award to Nensaka and no I Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year goes to Bruno Fernandes. Alan Shearer said a very unfair say sorry now you say Manchester United her chairman manager Michael Carrick a season young fair jumanum and man permanent or say or buy off and on the pitch or managing team ni enti ourselves jumanum Emma semi lemons, Homophone Junior Thibaut Courtois, or say foundation in Michael Carrick, and they near Mercosu, Manchester United in one manager team near and 1-on-1 with players, a super Michael Carrick, 69% win record, our Manchester United so far. Uchim say.
I think it's a process. I think it's pretty obvious it's going to be a process. I think that was from the outset in terms of finding someone to fill the position. It'll get sorted out when it's going to get sorted out. Some of it's out of my hands, and we'll see what happens.
Champions League qualification secured and the implication that can have on recruitment through the summer. How quickly is clarity needed, and what clarity is needed on your own future at the place?
Listen, clarity is important. I think moving forward, it's come the time of right at the end of the season where I think we finished strong and put ourselves in a good position, and obviously the situation of my role and what it looks like moving forward. I think it's just the natural time it was always spoke about towards the end of the season, if not the end of the season. So nothing's really changed, to be honest, and I'm calm about it. It'll get sorted out when it's going to get sorted out. Some of it's out of my hands, and we'll see what happens. I think I've said from the start though that I've never approached a day here in terms of any short-term decisions. Whether that's different from the outlook of others, I don't know.
And no, Michael Carrick and some anon now or say Sunderland game no were funny serious sense was sure if nanubi as me see him.
pretty obvious it's going to be a process. I think that was from the outset in terms of finding someone to fill the position ultimately in the end, a lot's happened before in all sorts of different ways, whether it's interim getting the job, not getting the job, whether it's having success or not success. So I think past's the past really, and I've learned from the past, I've learned from my own experiences, but there's mixed throughout history in football. So I think to compare other things and how it's gone before, I think doesn't necessarily give you a good gauge of what's going on now and what needs to be next. And that's not me personally. I just think that's the situation where it's at right now. Whether it's discussed or not discussed, it hasn't bothered me. It hasn't changed literally how I go about it. Being confident in the work that we're doing and working with the players and leading the club. So it literally hasn't had any effect on me at all.
Enti yanko Spain na yanya adwuma kakra e Spain anopay live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV anopay e socials no so yeni nkomo on Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana na fe on WhatsApp no so 0241 91 55550241915555 found some in a four me ba boss player ebe kinkan am said yes and said a fata and I pay it was Spain Jose Mourinho ne update to Real Madrid. Operation Jose officially assassin. Onim say na otwemu me catch out say enkoma koso ama Jose demands or their two penimfo nanim na Jose Mourinho no kra ne say according to nhwemo aye HSL penani jadwuma no ho opese oba na no kra twamani nsebe sisi ye ya say mabona mane no say hey me we see that Chima Madrid. Jose Mourinho was saying of a strategy budget bibia or the amount penning for plaza over here our Madrid or the amount in terms of sikasem contract length and say our journey club 100% ready now I'm paying Fiorentino Pierce so that Jose Mourinho office club no here will be a dressing room ho we a player we Mbappe oh we video we hwan uhuna sebe untimi ninsem hunu we Tchouameni untimi ninsem hunu we Vinia na Jose Mourinho be Vinicius Junior free game nanka Vini to tonensa NC under the auspices of Jose NC da enti sa penini bi eno hianom e dressing room ho na Jose Mourinho so wadin komacha ne nkofo bi se me hye club no wo Zidane mo ne mo mbeye ya Luka Modric mo ma to mo do maba masa mantimi anya adwuma na nwie me unfinished business with Real Madrid anom aya reporter efi Jose to Madrid update nom eba eda Militao or say ne career of Madrid na one player na ohuna ne hudwiro was surprised about the player aya Sergio Ramos or say ne technique ne strength ne leadership aya another level, a great guy. Osuani Mapi, and if he say here Ramos home now officially, Oyerepa Tchouameni, or say a pachao, afe focusing na our classico no so him against Barcelona. Now for next season, team nom amatima jin crew awudo number be our club ready deserve no. I'm club na ko biem na enom ana Madrid say masa we club kesio mumu ya humu subida masa muntua 500,000 euro now is 1 million euro in total mumienu mutua sika no ete ama club no Hendrik say ono no oni Mbappe mra obaye ene ompo 20 wia o se Mbappe ni passe ompo 20 wia shoot ni adade o chene dia o se oye osuani mapi ene fi Mbappe o etene coming back enye issues cause player on my club over 40 goals in the season there or a super player for Madrid and Hendrik akodai o ya ko kanto kwa we Brazil ni na kwa support Mbappe na abusuam yamfan to dwase enra Varo Abeloa training na oye no oni place ni team come one na Madrid technical team no I impressed about training na Madrid afei a clear message masan seven na club no nyina monfon toachi na afei focusing na enko classico no so this is classico and you sema oruarom eti etuja Leo Messi I say rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo and ono Lionel Messi no a boy Emma football konenim it was a beautiful sporting rivalry or say na omo competitive trophies and omo mienu na and make omo better and then small leo at the atudwa line of Messi we and I say new generation ya omo by there one player no hwenwa ya na okay ono ano line of Messi that is Lamine Yamal hwenwa ya na ohu Messi e wonu mum na ike kasia sesem one player ayen kan wonsem bebre David Raya or that goal Emma Arsenal Fisa and Pempe there I was Spanish national team and I was number 1 Barcelona sa omo train Sir Julian Alvarez na edeba to just a percent of the Atletico de Madrid eba say Kim and a kwan bia on befa so a first striker on befa so na fe obaya juma at the amatin done almost sir FC Barcelona said the ombom ball and a fee said the aircon secret na a Hans Flick and season and yet Jomo Pem and a amatin nanka Champions League amo persa amo J nanka from the league no ultimate accounting na amam Poku basi se nanka amo pese amo je trebu mpo na trebu na ambamu a ene masa Madrid for who ombe chimo Spotify campaign show mbe shebo no enye seketo a ene ye Poku basi ni nsema odi atudwam na Ferran Torres are excited say oba de La Liga afi and next season they will come good. João Gomes the mate HS oko Atletico de Madrid omonom anya agreement obefi Hampton Wanderers abaya juma eti amamo ye ko Italia Cesc Fabregas abusuam ahead of Hellas Verona game no and also the team is growing a lot and we're happy with the choir Como boys no and faso edi agro na Francesco Pio Esposito and Hakan Çalhanoğlu a trip to Rome amantimi anko binti and then Lazio gamer ombebono faso team omo Emma Inter Milan omunye part of the team. Juventus Processor Edison of Atalanta Falanafe Abejan Finfio at the Amamo Juventus at the Kudabi Aka Amo transfer list no Karim Koulibaly Osiakai Emma Veda Bremen Amo trading say Fanafe Abaya Juba at the Amamo David De Gea also percent or stay with Fiorentina afi unless Sebia or that's already Manchester United offer Biabadia want me say no to the offer. Now Germany before Germany Max Allegri say or percent or winning weekend now at least our almost 70 place our Champions League sports room now Finima Koye at the company at the two just say Masa no the Champions League one cup final weekend or catch the boys now so winning now I say Freiburg and so I'm do Europa League final I'm German football at me at the acronym Hurricane also wakasa fan ho wase open mu a omoje Ballon d'Or no emane ya untimi nka enyi Hurricane and Film Vincent company say Leon Goretzka a great guy and a lot and why at the Bayern Munich France Luis Enrique the teacher say is closer so better no contract price is 4-year contract and they are to the name Mason Greenwood now officially he said the Obefi Olympic de Marseille team no I say relationship with the team a top firm say team enti obeko ye season and play on this notes live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV yamfanko phone close to some no ensia na fe yamra na today's boss player and the able team in for the Kenya and trust so and farmer before sir show no trust no yana kanjen and na drinking water e din komoya no munsupa na nsuo de be meka onoma e o sir onom de beboa na honam no ejejan so nkonko no nsuo en konko fire de onum nsuo bi wo a otumi se nsuo no anom ebe sane moja no so e de amahu moja no kani kwa se take bibire kanjena be sade no be mana ye lighter afi onum kanjena akaline na ewo mu nti onta nyare na me de memfie me ya na me de mtie me ya honam krai me ya da bi so onum kanjena de bia sori ahoden esan se akaline wo akaline so Dr. Otowobaka wa ben se he masa akaline wo honam biama ya de kra ntimi nche no and some puna osa and I say koko pema yade nkete etimi adokro honam duare da bi nom kanjen enti na pay impeding for ha you know 18 komo penny good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Sabi bia dem kama
na me adom
enti na pay so we are singing about tiding
sure
na yetie nsem a onifi kanjen energy drinking water so eba
well and I pay yama Ghana for akwa na yama wona chen fa mra Oyerepa 100.7 on your radio. So now if you're live on Oyerepa television on Facebook, and so Oyerepa left meeting all these 3 major platforms on your streaming, and so on me to join here. Now when and so I am a bonko na wafa your numbers and actively na ene the opesa will be sa we orders our pesa we yen and pay ya share juma sia ye di juma yen free delivery orders and also idea say e course so intimen ka say me pension ni bi na mini kumase na mse adwuma ne tibo kumase be se na manya bi da bi ya wo ye major distributors ewo district and afa regions ahodo ni na enso emu nti wo de anese numbers a me ba be frɛ no ofrɛ pɛ ye maba wa no mo ye no offices ho no no wonom ebe ansa call no na mo enso ne mo abo enkomo je numbers no frɛ yen ene yen enso emo enkomo on 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and I face 050 73 79 474 050 73 79 474 numbers no and so active our WhatsApp nti bia have on the internet na owa amano ne opesa oton so ne bi de ma fiefo a through WhatsApp kwa ade se be ba o Ghana hampon so a e be dependent on baby a one opesa no so fra the ebe boyda normal ko baby e convenient ma obi a wo ho kwan obetimi and so my nessa and let me place it on record says o wa amano ne na sa wo ba Ghana na memfa nsuo emfi ho no memfa emma yagidi say condition na wo ho no no different from the war Ghana into all ba se na be ya wapon de ho nsem hia wonto de wonsuo eba de be eba sa airport other extra charges are be joining na na waste into over talk kanjin and agri drinking water it is said the all no be wo ho no kanjin pokra de na ye more improve and advance into said the baba kan no doctor to wo be kama ya ti ase se ba bia ni ho no ma kan wa ya re betimi atsena e ho no into na onom kanjin and agri drinking water automatically en ka say but then based on research Dr. Tuobaka any adantia globally one kasa gogola ubehunu any refined properties shron kwan so ne wono and intinema etimi enso disa dwumade na etimi de ne cha kwan ewo Breman Eugene sanasa bawa route into dru hono ma so hwehwe kangen and agi drinking water nationwide delivery no so ebia na endru so the obetimi aye at best enso ne say one kasa wo personal car obetimi atu diaba utu ade eba no utu personal car no mede ba no na wan kasa oba aba baje wonsuo enso ede akọ na bibia ye fine enso ede amount ene yen topic na say de aba discuss enso ye hwe kangen and energy drinking water and its blood circulation inti ye say wonom kangen and energy drinking water no ade say eboa to improve on your blood circulation and times without number say moja when ipede mu ehya say intimi enflow yi na say yes stuck da woni pedie ni ma enne de ha wana sunsunsan so ebra ye woni pedie ano na aka ne times without number ama wati ase say ekwan pa ye fa so ye kanjin na drinking water no de friend say the electrolysis process ama insuo no ye electronic ma insuo no ye negatively charged na insuo no ye negatively charged no ye se no ne hia nanso de ma ye woni pedie ano nti ekoni pedie ni mu no ade say blood vessels I woni pedie ni mu anase mpomoja woni pedie ni ma ada na intimi inflow no onom kanjin na drinking water no ade say etimi enso eboa in that man nti MC be project footages no enso ama ende bia kind of times without number say ye person ye part and parcel of the conversation itinya say ya kasa na yabo ye trim na ye ka bibi da bi details ya de ma we hanim say time na limited one kasa gogo na hwa obehu no more and more than that and make us say ofra e maba wa na bejo so no mo ne wa bonk men kasa wo twa ma me akasa awie na ose Kangen water produced by Energic ionizers is claimed to improve blood circulation through a combination of enhanced hydration, antioxidant property, and a pH balancing that reduces blood viscosity. The first thing in an say, you want normal water and anyone to so and far kangen machine mu. Inti the very moment in so befa kangen machine mu no ya see in so ne particles and asa ne molecular content na ya de se ebeyen ketenkete inti ti mi wura ba bia wo se ti mi wura wo ye woni pedie ne mu inti na no pe unso na wonom how well informed na esi etie our side properties we bia na for the very first time so na efa hwe na say e reduce the difference blood viscosity. What's a viscosity a the person che say ade be mu duru na say mu ha inti wo hwie ewo e de good table so na say surface bia be hwie de aguson umon say one da a static into me movie, but then in so here free lubon sana a movie adentia because in so an affair war in so emu eyaha but then a war emu yedu into say or blood no enya defense blood viscosity moja na boy woni pede no na sha say eda and a sha say eda enya ade say ebetimi a movie freely a woni pede no na obi beka say nsa ye tititi unya defense muscle cramps ebi wo ho no mabon say wo ties mu aya wo ya wonan ase aya wo ya wo sa tititi no awo some part of your body way I had a blood viscosity canteen and not you drinking water with its refined alkaline content no I had this in so no any was so into me rub baby a was a timmy era itiano and so dear bako and so no afe we are no as also at a few honoma yes say improve on your red blood cells. Na yaka say improve on your red blood cells. Later, bebo sa video na sa footage no so dey achemo. Doctor be examination. Yeah. Also after 30 minutes. Said the aya na o blood level no me si tia wo ye ni pedie no mu. The very moment abenom kanchen and you drinking water. Moja na lose its electrons and as its charges negatively no. Kanchen and you drinking water after few minutes abenom no. Ubon say ebesha say ni blood circulation as blood flow no. A chance ni dia frusane awa ye woni pedimia see afense wo be hia so be hanse your hydration are very important because they be a case in so ni pedie ni ma ni pedie no go under certain condition akoma no hia ensuo sanso na afi ni pedie ni hia ensuo and 50 to 73% of aye ni pedie no aya dey say contain ensuo o brain no enso hia ensuo nti ehho be hia so be ye well hydrated ni case well hydrated the person trauma tia saying na say ensu dodo e ko ni pedie ni mu na abo to improve worn out tissues won ni pedie ni mu to onom kanchen enatic drinking water eboa obi onom onya de friend say palpitation. Palpitation. That is the abnormal beating of your heart. So I say wakomana a beating at a specific range and yakopon dia man a normal na I just a chance I say a bo e ma no ye de ben e broso nti anon so kai na e hye non so yes afenso so what your friend say antioxidant property. Na yaka antioxidant property a kanchen energy drinking water no all no na ya de say a battle and say combat and so editia ye de friend say free radicals oba se onom pampa so yenkosoro pa a combat and so editia ye free radicals yenkosoro kakra. That is antioxidant, very good. Antioxidant power. You see, I idea said because of a rich and molecular hydrogen, I idea said a combating, edited defend say free radicals. And free radicals, or cells in the very moment, or cells, a bayer and as a benya messing electrons. And we be here so benum kangen and not drinking water, and donating an electron. And so at the amadi amesano na later about the balance equation, and I pay yourself so sounds so boa for cardiovascular. Nyaka cardiovascular BBA related to a command horns and some kangen and you drinking water improvising on that into G numbers no fraying and so more and como na bibia and fine and fama on 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and I face 050 73 79 474 050 73 79 474 now when the so abo and come you betimi I go back to the slides no now when the and so wedding come you say a balance o pH level near case o pH level are very good you say alkaline and as a kangen water no ekura a pH of 8.5 9.5 into all nominal Adeɛ sɛ nipadua no ankasa produce acid content on its own. Nti nipadua no ankasa produce acid content on its own. Adeɛ sɛ alkaline properties na ɛwɔ kankyɛn na you drinking water no mu no. Ɛnso ɛboa balance pH no ma ne yɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ. So anytime there will be a chemical reaction and modern day foods are there containing acid no. Ɛnya adeɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ acid nkwa na mmom wobɛnya alkaline ɛna afei acid. A chemical reaction ba. Ɛnya adeɛ sɛ acid no betumi counter ɛyɛ alkaline. At all times, there's an alkaline ebe counter acid. Last footage na fe ya sorry so last video na fe ya sorry so and so the fridge mediano so enti bona ge obema me sa video na very good enti obetimi askepe kra obetimi askepe ama no obetimi askepe ama na kwana anim enti video na ekoso no very good and I say video na ye hu no doctor bia or blood analysis. Now blood analysis no who send the patient no there say also sorry anopa 10 minutes after say onum kanjen and magic drinking water no the blood vessels no and as in the red blood cells and the mojana I get stuck the ben because mojana I get negatively charged, that is losing its electrons. 10 minutes after say nipa no enum cafe no be say a movie or third one no Oshe the third video and I said the third slide and I won't say a movie, but then the last one after seeing Panonom Kanjan, a movie faster into a chero and one say Kanjan and I drink one water 10 minutes after drinking it ebwa Emma a yemo janity me dear Fusani said you was say and so it's immediate J numbers and of Freyan and then so emo and come on 0241 44 91 91 0241 449191 and I think 050 73 79 474. Now, and I pay nationwide delivery your major distributors across the length and breadth of Oman Ghana me and so any and abon come off actively a numbers no them yebefa near never when so abon come.
Okay, Yima, you better say so. Say bibi aboko there. Okay, that's Nancy so na me hear program bi.
Oh, okay.
Is it Pentecost TV or Pen TV?
Pent Radio.
Na me hear program bi. So funie. Ya better ma say. That's ene e be say hye bi Yima ene sofo. Kanjen for ena ye call maso ye aye no ekudi nkomo. Sports layer. Ye na wasina osuyemfa wonsi ha. Wabo adwuma.
Say Jose na.
O say
dia konde Jose na
wona enye Jose se mo team na ese mo ye changes to players nim.
Oh say I clear say mass clear out because so no na making kind baby a
enye shouldn't be mass clear out be
because Garcia money hwan mo ye met for the sea bebre beko Danny Kabaya mo kro say enough the man of fair papa no nko maybe a football na do no there. I think Jose na bet my age man ko Jose ntimi ni winning fee
baba isa
winning ko to
ene ya wo bo Jose abaso yi
me mo na abaso
ene ya wo si Jose na
mo na abaso
o so na mu hia no
but situation na you
ba say wo ha Jose na mu hia
no ono na bet my age
ono bet ya
nke ya Ancelotti
this person say Real Madrid problem Jose bet ya solve
obesolve
but oba suna enyoma chia kakra bia na wonya abotre me kai sema wotena ha no pa na Alonso na wo sane mrane na wo
Alonso de Vinicius Junior na ma Alonso anya
Abelu abaye na wo kan we
Alonso de Vinicius Junior na ma successful
but nya abotre
or for me cartel against the coach
nya abotre why
na manamfa
o de nya abotre na bibia anya boko sini akwa ba bibia boko enyoma ekoso kama okay ma me fa messages we baba ne ye kam na yefnti ma me fa we nto aso ansa na wako Amponsa J say no, the guy who was shot was a student of KTI. And his name was George from Obuasi, but stayed at Amokum Collegiate Hostel, but not a student of Hamas. He also a student of Hamas. I'm saying, and so a KTI student and science in the Mekai because ye Janano, Tama ye Jania Free Stadium one. Gate in so is it a band of Mufina and a fine twasono? A whole room with two no. Ebo no no nti ye de ne closer to ko ye ti ten no na ye drum kombola no so
was the police for the 2-2
yes
oh
tina me ka cho se ene de amuka na hwan hwan beba njaka hunhu bi da
na police ni say bibi say also to bullet ball bi
fine means about midnight after midnight it police phone na escalating him anameboa for sad tear gas na moto handling sa issues ya unia experts obi wo panic kura mantimi ye nema bia onim se soye nipa bia panic no who be that ye wo experts ye will be a work experience I so understand one ti se wa nya obi a we kokoto de ento na aggravate
to ko fanya mututu bone
nti na BNC ne bibia na ya de bia ba no bia koto
what tina me too for say sa nyoma na me encourage
oh babo say football mo say
me encourage
obi ka say ni bom ba wa wo
ka say krofo yenya no mo ko na krono e wo wi ase
sia me nka say omunko say
that's exactly what he's telling you
but yet han you say players are supporters are Messi fee no mo ka chance say here wo team be kotoko players yi emra so say yes a chiro
asamaka tete wa na kutre you wa ka sem kama
me dey say yam costed you monko fa asem ma dia o say hwe bi o mo kosu do mu ye hwe bi o mo tete
nipa na so monko ho nipa na so se ko ka chiro uni mo bi a temperament ene no ko betima
senior
you see
Baba Isa
bia wo de wa no pepe ele be kasa
obi
ko be pe bia ekita
advantage baba advantage wo microphone
na o si welu
anope ya yete ya yedi dwumade nipa pem ene tie nti wo adwuma ba ye ne se sa asem si a
no wa
boss me dey
wa bra no wa kire kwan a
yemfa so kotoko ne dey se me kan se ma fa kotoko ho ya na munyi general sem no mfim
dabi
me kan
tie
as somebody
mama kan tie ene bra na me no ntena se na yema wo lete na fe be represent kotoko
that's all ana baba
represent kotoko
it's not even
na fe yeyi na fuso
as a journalist we can start saying
boss and
oh na so obi an baby obi awo
but sports lawyer
once I won kan de we sports lawyer
boss utie obi an lawyer
and be clear am I have said
now kasakra na oye analysis between clubs na
untie
eden ya you ho
untie eye no kre obia wo baby owo ba emfawa no nka
mate we dey waka mate
na nye reference point movie
senior waka mate
baba isa koto kwa samba obi na
baba nti anya botre why but me kase wo china game ni de menya kranka coach Hamza one stance nim na wonya ma players no se kotoko ntimi wini game ananya 11 wonders
oh why o kotoko be shebe fan
kotoko ntimi show bi ananya 11 wonders hey na chambo se betra ma 11 wonders so be show
abetete nipa
hey sembesi o enti baba e bedo ase Kofi Ajima Blackman or say good morning. Okay, watching you inside Pig Farm in Accra. Okay, yeah, that's it. Prince Ambonzazi, good morning. I'm watching you from Goso, Ahafo region. Okay, also, yeah, that's it with your message. Mami, ensure we will be the message be by. Mami, yeah, some okay. De La Soul, also here from Old Trafford. De La Soul. May 9th, I lost my brother. Documentary on May 9th. Thanks for the memories. God bless you. De La Soul Kafra, Edu Sabria, said them di kan no. Na aye arehosem kesiye. Kebrefo edifri hachu. US is refusing Ghanaians visa because of Ken Oforiatta. The whole finance minister overstayed. How much more ordinary Ghanaian? As I'm not cannot as a senior. What's the answer, Nazir? Or say, your foreign minister will overstay US. Also, no, my old the old quad. Someone is over there and bobo. It's any and farmer won't overstay.
US business. Our woman. They keep visas out because they have to. Omni mobile intention kwa buko nya no mo yo ni ebi o kwa so mo sere no mo de ma
ai I say the yet it is a course on the anodin
because you see yenya kasa the way we position ourselves no e media said the come na America here we come we go there ye kasa o social media post am for be you think they don't have any idea or they don't see them they see ye niam ye no kwa me ye na ye predo and these people all of this let me give you an symposium as a forum our campus those times Lagos and we invite the high commissioner
US and UK say we street no be say bank statement for sale na watch the number was here say akwa ni nyina wo
I want him say anyama ni nyina so you get my point bank statement here ton bank say yes at time no compare a year we be bank statement
yeah and support
and somebody sells them our agent or ton bank statement and he was telling us anyama ni nyina they know tiama
UK crowd there ade ba ko say would now the fake bank statement
straight away
ban for 10 years enter UK
straight away and they know
yes so much check it from banks ade ba ko a amanfo ni me say embassies no omo okwan omo fa so yo omo check so enti baby sa na memfa nko may advise say for US you might be lucky because of US how our system is here no it's possible they might not even check your documents
of course as a man can
recently no omo believe in the forms now are filling new details also
no question
enti uye media person ade ba ko say wo taye ene say social media platforms they are active wo ho see if see Kobo World Cup e wo Brazil e wo US Canada and Mexico. Make sure say stories no most of them will be about the World Cup. We are Ghana near Black Stars. We engagement with the Black Stars matches in anyoma no. You should have
Sabra okay say agitaw.
Enyita. Dem na say US visa there Obed. Say okoye interview ye de mawa. Ukura wetimi ye lucky ade a chin send message say be for passport. The longest day ebe call ye 3 days.
3 days.
No hu jina bia.
No yes wo hu jina bia. Ujina ho na be hu jina bia.
Ujina bia na say ho na no.
E ho na dey be determine.
US embassy dey say me ko.
Who say e ma krata ye yi krata e bi wo be gunu nifa.
So
say hu be bia.
Eti ho na dey decide do fate. Unlike other embassies. US ni Germany na operate that system.
Okay.
Germany udru wa ye do documents. Ye bisa questions. But what we said the questions, you better document na ko. But we said the questions ne ko na, ye de be ma obu.
Say said the exam.
Yem from so. But US dey ho na.
Ma ka chiro.
Ya ka chiro.
I'm sorry.
Na say. But when you say udru ha. Ochia good morning na. Your passport? Oje passport na not paper na to so.
No the amount.
Refuse. Away. Yes.
Oni agaje kro na wo ko twitwe.
Ah. No. Don't do more no.
So omo na what the authority.
Of course. Abefo ne ka ho.
Abefo be.
Efifo.
Oh,
ye kasadu.
Ye kasadu. I dey na last week na make obi frame me I want to say.
Efifo.
E be say me hu obi o TUS and UK. A o US no UK ni a. Also obompaye.
Obompaye de bia.
Say o pevisa abagana.
Oh, there was a jibo you see. The concept of Ifiabe for Hanko for visa no, it's more than what people think.
Chichi
say you can Fiabe for now. Omo born the Poku. Oh,
Africa hanomo.
Africa. There be omo baby.
Okay.
Nsa abruchiri go for homeless one.
Okay.
But omo born the Poku. And you him say one major thing about Akwentu ni say. Yemfa say he say dollar na at 11.7. Good. That means we could have $1 a usika 11. Yes, I had 7 pesos account. To be could have $4,000. You're going to multiply that by 11.
Okay.
That's the difference. Inti clearly Abruchi will elevate your life, especially Okone Famawa. Because you were to Ghana, I see Obiji 12,000 Ghana cedis. Obiji 15,000 Ghana cedis. Obiji 5,000 Ghana cedis. So as no Abruchi Obiji $5,000. But the difference is the exchange rate.
ono dane ne de ne de ba wo die no ma na ye bebre
ti enye ye man yi yeso de no dane de kwa na ye bebre it's
just not possible.
Other countries are doing it. Every time me
country ben
na obia nkasa about China. When you look at China,
you see China management is entirely different.
There will be leadership
because a consistent leadership. It's a communist country. There be ye kasi e man panyin ba ko ntran ye so mfi bra.
Anya man panyin ba ko otena so. So man panyin e bese sano so be ye dey say US wo we. Say anya man panyin ba ko neti so.
Because some no ma build ya to order.
Italian ye dey ntimi build from there.
Yeah, do you know neo-colonialism?
Let me see.
I course we kuruma say.
Me see
mentality.
Yeah, so there are a lot of
people. Adan ye ntimi build from there. But they ever say nura. And then mistake.
For a country to build, it depends on how they let leaders. You krum hey, yamfa assemblyman maybe make assembly or baby. Guy be wo area mu pa from Nkwala Abremu na wa kire say area no etunwa che ho now or organize boys no more take tem no mu yesi na school asase bi da no akodo send your boys betimi abobo so as form of entertainment. This is somebody sa park na okodo so na no an eduru ba bi kwa no de ye okrum ho onyini kakra no se opa assembly man onyini ni kapre
ye nyina timamufo ya ye to man ni mu
so
ya sede say 1 ye discipline 2 discipline is why ye ka no obed unze ni nyina no leadership and ma discipline ba baby a wokeke kan obed nyese unam ho police ni bi gina wo hwe wo but ya hyehyɛ mmara de wo na wodi mmara so yemfa obi megina kwa ho sɛ wo kwa wo cheke wo so tell me chana say ba ya hyehyɛ mmara no to wonim sɛ wodi bɔne we a
obi sɛ camera betu
ade betu nie so tell me chana say te sɛ yemam a yetie da bia accident nkran ni kumase kwa so nyese ho ensiu but ma find a way to reduce it.
So some are kwan ni
enya asai kwan no ma yi no ene ye be yenkran ni kumase kwan yi obed ye wi a accident aye kan ho asem still ebesi
oba no kran ye ba akopɛ se e kwan ni ye double lane 3 a e reduce accident
enya no reduce accident
no automatically jibo
ene say
automatically e be reduce se me ba over Accra Kumasi Road one major cause of accident e overtaking enra me call because e kwan ni ye ketua bi e se me yifa wo ho na me bedi wanim ba se mienu nam ha me ya fa ho obi anim anim a saa we di akohia we enka me di hia me di akowura automatically reduce
your drivers no mutwi kwan mutwi car e wo kwan so they are very indisciplined.
There are several factors that will lead to an
10 lanes but still enra senior Sokoban road I would nem would they call ampa ba me ne saa wo dey ko see yi no won say your side go ma bi mu pa
yeah
ka ya me ka ho asema amanfo ntimase
wo mo de
Voxy senior obi anya ne hwi o obi anya daba ne hwi o obi anya ne hwi ye nyina ye dika ye ko akase di anim ye hu ya ne sa akoyi o yi afa o yi ya no ne trotro
bran aya church Voxy
on a trotro
enyu na mi kofie atonsu kwan double lane I had to obed
atonsu infasa
oh what everywhere here tisi two no so
a ko China mo ho
ai Voxy white bi
na but
me say do otwi pragia no nyame obo anan ne say em say no why na adwen so branch dada obed ko saw ne pragia ni
na double lane e de no shia pragia
di outer lane and on wo inner lane and wo be here for bi ho
and the two indisciplined drivers
so tell me chana say
that yes
nti your drivers no nto omofo na you make sure say the speed limit
asema kama speed limit how many of the drivers can speed limit or kwa say ko na ma true
yen to so ni nyina ka ho na boa e mo man no etumpon obedi e be kwa ma no ne enra Bruno Fernandes football writers wo England ayina so mo player of the season Bulgaria so chiawa no pay
me genius
say hi boss, this is Bulgaria, May 9th, a day I will never forget before the day. The last time people died in Kotogon match was 1972, which we lost 15 live before May 9th.
Yeah.
Bulgaria saw her from Asiakwa. The free. Greet Mr. Shamo for me. Bulgaria.
In Bulgaria?
I don't know in Bulgaria. They are saying okay, senior. In Bulgaria, pa.
No. Mini papa.
Okay. Good morning, striker. Good morning. I say, hope you are doing well. I'm sending all greetings to everyone. Nuru Lampa, Team Security of Kotoko. May 9th, it's not easy, but we have to win our game tomorrow. Okay, Nuru, that's it for your message. Yankwa manone na yenhwe nsem kakra ewa manone. Mamisha simfu bedwona. Senior Shamo Ochana mo West Ham no.
Yeah.
And then Man City in Brentford.
Yeah.
Na de mo de mo na besisi fom. Mo betie mo be yiri mu.
Say ba bi adro no. Arsenal advice am de mo say mo hwe obi match. O wini ono ne de aka nyina. Kwa me no ano. Enko hwe obi match.
Enko eso hwe obi so de.
O tie de am che no. Emi bi ba na ba hwe ne de. Goals o be hye ne ade nya na eho hia. Enna de. Nyanya go na boy. Ana kwa me boa. Ena Everton de ko ye. Na so wanya yi a wo kura 2 points difference. Ada na ko obi match. Ada na de ru win ni nyina nsi na nko baby.
Ma me fa message we ni obed kan Sly ena de message we aba Sly say good morning Jibo. For Ghana to move forward, it depends on the mindset of the youth. But to be honest, I can confidently say that the youth has already given up on Ghana. If you think I'm lying, check what they do on social media. Sly and a desa message we a day aba. Say Obed, mama ensha say Kojo kese doma or say Jibo am KK doma from Wasa Nyabrim. China have leaders but Ghana have politicians. And also our day abanana. That is a good message. China have leaders, Ghana have politicians. Kojo kese doma kojo message name sound pay the message of the day. China have leaders, but Ghana have politicians. Obed, yantoaso.
China make how we ye penny for. Say him say nipa wo niska, but he's the best person here to man there. Send here. Nipa no kwa he's going to run the country like a business. Obe piska send the next time the be brem no masa to amano.
Yanko.
Me ni jibe bia senior share no come on as free no. Say at this point, baby o say see ano. Arsenal they some ye ne focusing on their matches. Focusing on their matches. That is what Arsenal they say some year. Na Jibo matches in the Kenya. Arsenal about West Ham all fighting for relegation. Burnley is already relegated, and Palace are all pair Europa League, Oko Europa League final. What UEFA Conference League final. Inti on so bit divided attention kakra. Then you look at Manchester City. Brentford is fighting for Europe. Man City best about Palace, or Arsenal in about Palace. Bournemouth is fighting for Europe, and Villa so no ebeduru onaka 4 days to the Europa League final. Inti Jibo. So I am common 2 of the Manchester City teams, our final on Bebo. That is in Villa. 4 days to the final. Until drew on honestly between the game against Manchester City, any game our Okobo Europa League final, Unai Emery will opt for the Europa League final because that would be a massive record and achievement. And Obenyama, don't forget that last year the Champions League we drew quarter final, and we lose to PSG. And this year, to Europa League now one. It automatically qualifies them to the Champions League. I'm not for if it's our final. And last year, I'm Postecoglou,
which own here Premier League.
You only the Premier League. In Tebedru, his attention will not solely be on the Premier League when it comes to the last day. Then there's Palace. Relatively, Oshe Brentford fighting for Europe and Bournemouth fighting for Europe. No, those are the 2 stubborn sides in the Manchester City conversation. But like senior kind of say the Arsenal here so be winning the matches are Kenya. If they win all their matches, they are champions of England. And they've come a long way. Okay, yeah, the 2 just say coach of Aston Wenger called 3 years out this second. In the last season, after that, which was the 4th season, ultimately Arsenal had the Premier League. Arteta had the same thing, second on 3 consecutive times. Now this is the time. It's also to me born home or the inajibo on to me Premier League, and it's up for grab for Arsenal. And yet the fear factor of Manchester City. And the be American was them jibo. I said, but them young. Of course, sorry, fear me a man in no cop and tiny at Tessa them Kurana. The stigma no, will still be there. At any particular point in time, being in a daily be or careful because we need there best at your faso.
Because where you paying
to the agro, that is the fear factor. To be a Cassania fear factor, we are on Tiasia. But sad yen the example. Why you be paying? Why am I agenda to say where they saying and subantie?
Where you paying?
Well, it can be anything. It can come in any form. Obi owi enkwamunam. We are near chin, we are near chin. And I'm near I on 1 year question because only mupa. So what I say. Bema chitiama girl at your own. Only no one corner bar. It be a nipa bonini crabat. So church winsimua send your umbu. Nenko fast and for froba. Based on the Manchester City in the past, when it comes to how they finish hard with other teams, and based on Arsenal's track record of giving up or more bottom at the end of a highly fought competition, most may give you up and tiada. That is the difference. And yes, sir, people can come out if the Queen was Manchester City with the defensive record Arsenal win, let's just switch the Queen. Niamfa and Yoma Arsenal, and Coma City. Niamfa Yoma City, and Coma Arsenal, and Nanki and and Common Bay. And Capel Guardiola and lose year for Cap to Ateta. Come for Becca so be a Guardiola and Crop so focus on a year Premier League in a Champions League and so. But Ateta lose year and so I started break it down. The narrative based on the achievement of personalities. Arsenal West Ham, Dibo. Let's put it on record. It's going to be a difficult game for Arsenal. I had to say Chelsea ball against Midiaman and saying Arsenal will need to dig deep to do something. Now the man come on here. The Champions League now Arsenal boy in it and Arsenal and Bobo. So Manchester City. At the end of Arsenal, you about 2 matches before City. And my points never 6 months now comfortable. And now City needed to chase, And there's a City at home Etihad against Brentford. If they beat them, it means that the pressure will automatically switch back to Arsenal. Arsenal will need to go all out and get a win against West Ham. City will concede against Brentford. They will be a no. But I'm going to say City will outscore them. City ne Everton game, no, it was down to individual errors. Individual error is part of the game, and you through in here because sometimes it's about the present structure of the opponent. Never force the error out of Nipano. Say Nipano present structure no take dire and ka error number. So I see City winning. Yama City a 2-1 score line against Brentford.
City 2, Brentford 1.
Yes, but I fear for Arsenal.
Than City in Brentford. No?
Yes.
With the kind of former Brentford room.
Good. But this is Manchester City. And this is Pep Guardiola. When him say ne, he need to make it. And remember
Usroma Arsenal change City.
Of course.
Arsenal against West Ham.
Yes. Who said
the atmosphere surrounding Arsenal is
your that from news
peaceful atmosphere.
The that from news right here, yes, sir. And you see your match is it's more like a banana slip. Say and the City drop a pointer. Arsenal will be more relaxed ahead of a game on Bebo against West Ham. Let's look at that dynamics. I'm looking at the shift of pressure. The Auburn terminate Misha. They say 5 points. City share about 2 points. What it means that City still have another game as Auburn. Auburn about but Arsenal it ends at 2 points. What it means is that City Bonnie are standing about Arsenal. And I see they make
that is if unless Arsenal loses. So Arsenal draw I bet 3. Nothing goes
Asaba be determined. So win for City a massive pressure for Arsenal. It means that Arsenal must win at all costs. ehona me hwa ade na free Emma City win Emma Arsenal draw West Ham match no West Ham they lose this game they are leaving almost free Premier League
Arsenal border do mo gina hen with games aka no
about 3 points yes aka Arsenal 2 matches aka Manchester City 3 matches
as have you say ko goal difference and it be determine the winner of the Premier League.
No anyway it's a goal difference yes but the goal difference that's at this point you know the season you know
it is
goal difference in the debate me determine the other top but the year season now the goal difference not decided the story okay so what you say and now advantage Arsenal because Arsenal on say obie jagu the last match Fulham obie 3 goals go Fulham so that was a massive advantage for Arsenal at this point they say you know 4 points between 4 goals between Manchester City and Arsenal in terms of the goal difference. It's Arsenal advantage in terms of winning it. But I'll still tip say Monday a better no maybe a table no arrangement na sakakra based on the Brentford is a tricky side.
Yeah.
On a bomb of near tricky side because they still have a chance Europa League Conference League. But baby I'm coming here
Champions League.
Oh, Champions League is still possible.
Brentford ne bomb of mathematically more chance to be in the
Champions
yes. Okay, so if Aston Villa qualifies and win the Europa League, Brentford bomb of the cup. So when him say yes. Inti omo nyina no, omo ni tete o nyina. Omo hwe ha no mo hwe ha so. Inti these are some of the conversations and England for no ntimi nkan bebre because last year omo ba bebre no mangu omo ni mase.
Yeah.
Omo ba bebre no mangu mani ase and omo prema ba kwa ba be drew final. So you still have to give them the respect when it comes to the English teams and in Europe. And we check Europa League or more final, Conference League or more team or final. And more slots now. You can't complain because Omoba be deliver. And Tijibo, any idea or no? Chelsea Liverpool.
That's slots in the money demand.
Yes, Chelsea Liverpool. But the Chelsea conversation is a sad one.
The Chelsea is a kotoko. This year Chelsea now.
Kotoko.
This year Chelsea. Oh, now this year Chelsea is a
Chelsea were on track. Though they had issues, but no more on track. Who said?
No more on track.
They went for massive on to baby.
Emotions, no. Some catch say emotions.
On said Chelsea last year.
There's no fact by him about Jomo Premier League table to name had this year. Then we got English Premier League. But say baby at Chelsea that.
Chelsea the 9th.
Chelsea the 9th. Okay, 35 points. 35 games, 48 points. But Monfa Ghana Premier League. Over Ghana Premier League to table into Sunday. Chelsea the 9th for England. Chelsea the 9th for England. But Monfa got to contoso. Ghana Premier League table no. Now you have baby Akotoko. Now for Obed. You have Kotoko Chelsea this season. You have Mumiro. Chelsea the 9th for 9th. I'm say she program na say the Ghana League ne to so.
Kotoko is around 50.
Na Kotoko the 6.
Okay, 6 on.
6. Nti Kotoko so wo. Kotoko so 46.
Okay.
Nti offer
less games cra.
Dem batch men fa ho ne ma ho. As a standard of league ne sa anyom man for best stretch. No one the basic position.
We have 31.
Your basic position.
Chelsea is a big team in England.
Kotoko the 6, Chelsea the 9th.
Okay. Chelsea is a big team in England. But in the last 10 years, they've not been that competitive when it comes to winning the English Premier League. On say Chelsea, I'm for Argent course. But after Antonio Conte, Chelsea in G League.
The last 10 years.
Yes.
Omunye to my can league the same.
One.
I said the name I'm so Kotoko there's on Benena.
Oh,
the last 10 years I cost 2-3 b.
But 3 say yeah. But they've been competitive.
Okay. So much Europe.
On say
Champions League.
So in Europe they have their own conversation. So your Chelsea project now. 9th is far. But it wasn't a project I expected to be competitive when it comes to winning the Premier League. Near Chelsea best top 4. Chelsea they near them more top 4. Not say Omokwakoji the Premier League. Even the Chelsea fans, after winning the Club World Cup, no, they were not having the impression say league no more babeje. Now let's come to Kotoko. Jibo, Kotoko from the blast of the whistle, their intention was Yebeji League. So the level of disappointment are Esiwo Kotoko is so change that of Chelsea. Much is not really expected from this Chelsea side, especially Omosanko Liam Rosinua. Though Omno Kotoko Newman is a kakra from Enzo Maresca and Zito. Now we are called Liam Rosinua, now we are called Prince Usu. Now we are called a Mark Falan, now we saw about a Hamza. And to see me as a Munino. Omune na nam sa kwa no so ah.
Anasema make no gambo.
Omunyina coach.
Asema make no be intimacy no.
Omunyina but you see
Chelsea dey 3 coaches. And our league
which omunyina downgrade. Dey free osoro no.
We dey have be omu free o. Maresca. Zito.
Liam Rosinua.
Prince Ousu, Liam Rosinua. McFarlane. Hamza.
Sir Hamza, you used to.
Oza uyi Rosinia ne free wa. Prince Ousu.
Ese pa.
O de Hamza ne Ferland de pe. Assistant coaches.
And youth team coaches there. They are wa. But you see Chelsea Oma aim for the Premier League this season. No more some project in draw. But the Kotoko project should have been strong enough to compete for the league. And you see now Moba Caesar, you will say massive disappointment compared to the Ebi near pen or top 5 more about 9. And you can also see the reasons that has really happened. Liverpool should make amends or game or mobile against Chelsea. No. Slot one lucky coach. And it reminds me of Assembly and Beckham or Hana a same piece a settima or boomy, you know. What I say? You invest in our term will be a setted dear. Make sure so boomy pa maybe or chanan baby. Be a necessity. You will be a best tibiano. Make sure say, boom, na that's just simtino. Na or the Joe Max or now the reserve points. Nay, term I use to campus. Tibisa say, boom, you see a chiridine. The chiridine that could be chichirupa. Did you slot boom in his first season? And to some extent, are buying a time. Liverpool naturally in your team give up on coaches easily.
Yeah.
So here Kenny Douglas buy, even Brendan Rodgers buy, Roy Hodgson buy. They always feel that before a coach bekono, they should be convinced that project, it has a genesem, and they have a better replacement than the coach. Into what check here, almost sacking in Liverpool sacking in recent times. Even Benitez. After the 2005 Champions League, more time. He was not really dominant in the Premier League. You can't really look at Benitez and say, Benitez League, But they were still okay with him because Champions League, or 2005 or 2007, say they were convinced. And Benitez, that is what is happening with Slot. I think the Liverpool project with Slot will lead to 2 things. Either it will be one of the most careless decisions taken in recent times. Or it will be a story of patience. Now I can't say what I said. It has a baby, one day we will refer to the Slot story as Tim Bia Unya Butrema coach and your memoir Diamano. Enya Gideon when you abe swaba. That will be the storyline. And as I be Timwa 77 one reacting term and save no. 19 defeats so far for Slot. Jibo. But against Chelsea he has no excuse, especially at Anfield. The venue matters. As I said, we need Nyoma, and calm the heart of the supporters down and use the remaining matches to give them the signal. People signal to signal anymore. Say, fast forward, next season is going to be better.
Okay.
And matches where I can Liverpool beat me the ISR. I'm expecting Liverpool to beat Chelsea. Chelsea at this point they lack the confidence. Individual players are not in the best of state. So he'll be say Caicedo, Cole Palmer. The story of Cole Palmer will one day Jibo. You analyze Cole Palmer pa. Because he say no crown, it is looking likely say yen funny dean and the in the last year and dean come only full folding. World Cup conversation is in a big limbo. Okay. So I'll go for a Liverpool win.
Last one, Spain El Clasico. China 7 p.m. It was 45 Camp Nou. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Barca on top. Barca that's through 88 points. Real Madrid tossed me 77 points. A win for Barca or China. Barca are champions of La Liga. 2025-2026. Madrid ever stop womo ochina atwen Barca next game on Bebana.
Oh, there be. It's going to be a
Barca without Lavinia, Barca without Rafinha.
No, Jibo. Me normally me am a prediction. I mean, trepa. And me kai ufi haya. When Madrid for Ekasa Alonso is the Ancelotti is the problem. Jibo crowd also support him because you only AC Milan to win Ancelotti. I was saying said the man management skills of Ancelotti. Alonso no moko fanabano. Emfa. To guys was started ball 5 matches. People were still asking, so bad. What are Sujina baby agent? I'm saying in every life of a coach where there's the honeymoon period. On sa warrior crew, o warrior o near Mudondo, Makotana baby no ajimani, Mubefia, na Bemani ya koma, na on Honafi, new man started, but decision making time no, na issues na started. You don't need to get married to experience marriage.
This is a social issue that
you have to. Obed, Adeba kwa bawari. Membo bi on ware den tu fun fa ware.
Okwa so bi so bi ware so.
Na wa wura mu no. Obi on nkwa ware mu dan tin ezo obetufo e wa ware mu.
Manya issues pay. With the period kwa omde counseling. Many suffer give and take.
Obed, the ohun abontin unwe ma anya sanity o.
And so bia ne de.
Ntina am de bia mo se nya abotre ne ndam asa.
Obi dey say dey America. Ba wo dey no. You have all that.
See dey bia mo tu fu se bi nya. Who re so around person say be se corner.
Omo ni hwe. I feel from to ba wo dey. What
see there maybe the
course ba ko a masa over universities nyina o mo mexe marriage
that's so much.
yes
you think am nya lecture about
you can't teach marriage
e betimi a kire ali sudo ko ma no anya mo ho se dey sitie
Nibo enti the conversation is quite serious when it comes to Madrid maybe o madru no it is massive now stories of on say na ekuruma no got story PM so one ADP. Abroche nyina no na PA no journalist ne ye no. Now there are certain players of PR team no are starting leaking information to the media to defend their image.
Yeah. Especially Real Madrid.
Yes, players ni bi because on China o Mbappe wa down for journalist in true story. Na embe Canada on so man now journalist
say ade no simple. Clubs, Krano, they need journalists to defend them.
Yes.
And offer the football a year. They say coaches. Coaches works with agents.
Yeah.
Agents also works with journalists. Nti ebu o ha say transfer news bi journalists we are breaking. Na line na.
Ba ye hanomonti ase. Yeah, Hanomon said Dante Sadia but some master and report to a story. Open media house back where Madrid pro pie or more, but some report to a story. On reporter as a Catalonia for radio ne he will for a report more Barcelona. So send it to at this point, you know, it's beyond crisis. Abelora is just there. I mean, sure son one as a person, no. Kunya chance crank come catch on so the money youth team one and uncle in for now because the relationships are broken, trust is off, and I'm wondering how the Madrid players can come to the field and deliver because cracks, you know, a bit started during Ancelotti, but Ancelotti had a way of managing it. Most well story now about said some of the Madrid players were not happy. Say Yomukofa and Beapaba.
Yeah,
some of them thought that if they want players, they should be spending on the midfield. And the man so many money Kamavinga mono. South America for no cast or mono, born or more born question marks for whom. It was so many Kamavinga with your more. Almost said I'm rolling with Jude Bellingham baby. Because these players were calling for replacement for Toni Kroos and Luka Modric. Vini mono over bringing Mbappe. Because they felt that is what they need to get to the next level. So these players discussed these things with Ancelotti, and even to some extent, when they had access to Florentino Perez, that was what they were pushing. But Ancelotti finding a nice way of getting these boys committed. Yeah. I'm Madrid pro power.
Yeah, AI. Vavadi, Fedi Vavadi, and Chouameni, Omo fighting. Na so exciting.
Oyerepa. Florentino Perez no makasa.
Meaning like when you see video now, show
they have a plan. They can target certain players just to make them look bad.
Sir.
Yes. And conflict in the soon. Conflict in your conflict kitwa. Eda Militao mo squad no. Rudiger, we Bakui, Vinicius, that those Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham squad no. And son of French boy too Kaya. When Didier Deschamps Dimbem as the head coach, the first thing I can hear say the conflict of Madrid no. If you are introducing a French coach, naturally, only Mbappe over 8 years, 12 years, from 2018, qualifies to the World Cup proper, winning the World Cup. And on about 2022, I was signing the boy out to the final. This year, I was signing Nako. So the relationship between Mbappe and Didier Deschamps, unless you are getting rid of one of the captains. Also, normally in any squad, once the leader is being chopped off, the others will fall in line. What is our governance? Good. So Didier Deschamps, you are getting rid of South America for no. Now the question is, at this point, Madrid for the transnormal scout around that, they feel that losing a player like Vinicius is going to be a big blow to them. What do you say, Hendrick Impono?
And losing Mbappe is
a big blow. What do you say, Hendrick in common?
Yeah.
Where some of the people felt that Hendrick liberty me abonine, they don't need Mbappe. In common, Jibo, who take news never now? Ebi who feels a massa boy now all bad. Could be a bonine in here. And the Amaya in here Mbappe.
But when what I'm seeing, and I never quite make sense. The Madrid that I know, especially with Florentino Perez, a drew period on the president of the club. Madrid best starting next season. One of Vinicius Junior and Mbappe get him now.
That's going to be a big decision. It's going to be a big decision. You look at options, and him for interested in him. Other Florentino Perez Ayebi, about Raul Gonzalez Blanco, a free Madrid called Shaka. But the difference was, now Raul drew the declining stage of his career. Not energy or the Prince of Banabao Mono, not Bafom. But now here energy Ronaldo de bar. It was very easy to build a project around Ronaldo, giving the number 7 JC instead of Raul. Into Raul Akono. And yet big deal amano.
Okay.
So time Oma Ika Casillas score for Keylor Navas to have the peace of mind and stay here. Not Casillas is from. Her time Oma Ramos score for Varane to stay. Jibo. Now Ramos a city trase. Though Ramos still had something in him. But you never did come say Ramos score, you know. Bo Papa Beyano ko boy.
A job and saying,
Obo say Pepe, every ho. Jibo, what did they make an say? Marcelo. So, yes, Florentino Perez has been successful in getting rid of legends. Whenever he feels that the gas in them is dying out and they need to leave for a young player to take over. But in the case of Vinicius, no, he's not dying out. Just conflict of system. And I'm a Vinicius, the consistency now drop because I'm not making case my Vinicius no so can say when Mbappe is not around, Vini is scoring. It's just a Vini need to mean share. And at this point, two players both in their prime. Excellent recruitment. Your time on fire Vinicius by Zach. I'm going for Vinicius free Brazil. I'm man spend this papa biao. I'm buying on come Santiago Scolari. I'm youth team. And what boy youth team now rise about number 7 JC no. Now there's also Mbappe. I'm going to find a free agent, though there were some clauses and some behind the scenes payment. Inti enano kase on ton emubia. How would the question be? Ebeko send ya momti enya foma no jibo. Enya foma but the Barcelona team that makes me no. The sort of conflict and peace what Barca. You see, peace of mind is one expensive thing. Okay. Jibo, peace of mind. What Barca no. This woman him say the omit me aya dia Germany aye. winning the Spanish La Liga. And what
the
way
Real
to
Madrid and me and share a Barcelona team any Lamine Yamal, any Rafinha, there. Then that Real Madrid team is a problem also.
It's a Madrid team the problem now. So I'll go for a Barca win or draw. I don't see Barcelona losing this game. Sadia we put here, you know, Mbappe na
Ronny Badji ne Fermin Lopez mo. And ebe lead ebe occupy more wings.
One had na Mbappe na after the game no. Omo kunto kan wi na OPA na osere.
So we yin de nekoi.
Baba.
Pedi baba de nekoi.
We AI.
We nye AI.
Oh AI.
We
no AI.
Hey sir.
I want to believe AI. Share
the way I was called ball camera.
Share the movement, you know. We see AI.
Okay, if you chiringuito for the nene.
So Jibo, let's go in for a Barca win or draw.
Let's go in
for Barca win or draw.
And ya hold you a to a man, no. So men are cassette mesano. As I owe me dear black my boss move. And they say
between these two dear, we will me and I catch them as a barco quiet mama. If you're me and you grab it in your call. Because so many can easily be disposed. And I know there will be clubs that will be willing to pay for
spending that 100 million, something closer to her. Sika Real Madrid spending it for Monaco.
I think Madrid won't get their money. They won't get their money. But
Madrid should do business in Macau.
Don't bet me about Cassette. I Robin money. We want
to train Casemiro Munsia no the Belgium Manchester 80. Varane won a panel by medicals. So you're fit.
But for many, it will be difficult for them to get 100 million at this point.
Kwabena Yaboasi, you are scared for the first position playing against the 17th position, but not the second against the 7th.
I give conditions.
You like trolling us now?
No. Condition number one here say one away give, way home give. Those two changes the whole dynamic. Arsenal away, City bohum. Home advantage, away pressure. First thing.
Okay.
Second thing, a defeat for West Ham today, and a win for Spurs over the weekend. End of story.
Medasi, Jack. Kakebe na yenyenyemrefi.
The Premier League is getting
zero one to.
The issue or the point. Issue kakra.
Issue
because we said the chira some upon.
Isn't Kakana.
Oh, but me man I wear that. No, Bob one. No, one again in fact.
Go in 5 minutes.
Oh, menche.
Na senior mehas na kakana fi yemrefi.
On fa table into some. Men fanka dabi demedema no carry you know West Ham name important and carry but so they notice mama na ye the cast na some no.
Their form is crazy. Eh?
If we pick West Ham senior on the until on the TV now, Facebook for more radio for so say from 17 January 2026 West Ham are the 6th best team in the Premier League in terms of points accumulated within that period. In the league, no, from January, West Ham can get relegation as them. Papa no, Nuno Espirito Santos. Obo ejuma pa since I obo take you over. I just say can ejuma na. That 1 year na. And then can you Nuno ejuma na the West Ham are not in danger. But they are here because previously no ejuma na adikan I say we Obaya no. Until from January 17th, they are the 6th best team in the Premier League in terms of points accumulated.
Okay. Funny period Manchester appointed Michael Carrick.
Yes.
And so now they had bought Carrick Cabasso.
And now
we are know about West Ham because they are using the table and they are discussing West Ham. Hey, Carrick. It won't even go sign Carrick. Now, Petit
Carrick, you want to know.
What you mean sign Carrick and I using the table no start the mention say now we painted down the amount the table jina so ma the painted down oh na say what be that
o say be ho is ya sha say wa asla it's a Carrick or the Carrick
body carbon abaso.
Oh, Carrick idea. Oh, Carrick dear.
Was since I appoint when your point chief coach beer.
Yes. And then look Carrick idea pa. And last night more discussion in a minia. I think say one of the most minim say Nimna like he hasn't been treated fairly.
Oh yeah.
Carrick.
Eye wo kan ho bi.
But some of them mean can be.
Wo kan ho bi.
Mean can be.
Wo na pesa wo je Carrick success. E de koma Morin.
Be. Because
wo sa Zakito yi.
Be me feel say
pesa wo je Carrick ne success de koma Morin.
Because bia edmina wa yi nka there no be discussion about yem fan cover niggas man yem cover we because he has done a very good job. But still na no even there you say they are mad in the story near in the United fan base na no be benefit say only the way you man because omo be there with Oli
including
the team some of them so because omo be with Oli you also have a very good run like say Yabi but you the edge man no omo who they see here
Utinya
sometimes a bit but Carrick has done a very good job. I think say yeah the man me
because Juma we coach bi obey say Juma we bia within that period the man to na Juma so
no I think say so far there or in a very good position
so benya
Juma no at so but you will see what will happen eti Arsenal match from Kwakwa against West Ham landing to Emuade because it about survivor today Tottenham West Ham loses and over
so be back on Subeko
oh sir
me say there so be Subeko ready
West Ham lose over
no over
if you chance you win here
Spurs
Tottenham win per no oko team
let me check
if they lose they are in trouble
aka 3 games
Nsichina
Tottenham was 37 points. West Ham was 36.
Yes.
In case Tottenham will go against
Monday against Leeds.
Okay. So say Tottenham Hotspur winning against Leeds. Say the Montpellier Sina. Tottenham will move from 37 to 40.
Yeah.
West Ham lose which omunya mo chana game number to the Omega 36. So the points difference between West Ham and Tottenham everybody 4 points.
Yes.
With 2 games to go, won't you guys hear we?
Of course, but still
after
pressure
after we know
pressure
Tottenham next game. Yes.
But Tottenham games
no more Chelsea no more boy but in last game.
Chelsea was Stamford Bridge.
Yes.
I
don't want no time for us question.
I know when you
yeah the piano bomofo ko
Tottenham is one of the best away performances.
Yes.
One of the best.
Even with their current bad, offer the Premier League away table now. Only Arsenal and Man City and then more points than Tottenham Hotspur away. Arsenal had 32 points from 17 away games. City had 32 from 18 away games. And Tottenham had 26 from 18 away games. Surprisingly, me name Chelsea in West Tottenham they are 2 or more. When you say Chelsea are the best, or the 4th when it comes to the away game. 17 games, so when you have 25 points. But home and a problem. Over for home table now.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur at the 19. 17 games or more 11 points.
Wow, look.
And at Chelsea at the 14th 18 games or more 23 points.
So the story is
home now.
That is the Arsenal story with West Ham United. Now me boss Arsenal one 0 as any message last week. Me in between matches of Champions League and I'm fat. Fulham. So say and so all trying to
it is that one they win West Ham Arsenal.
I see the game ending more of a drawn game.
Draw between West Ham and Arsenal.
Yeah. I see it. I don't see Arsenal winning because of
City Brentford.
No, City will win. I heard Brentford recently. They are not in a very good run of form.
Okay.
Now at the Etihad, especially what happened to City last week against Everton. Now today they have to win at all costs to at least get
Liverpool, Chelsea.
Teams are winning now. So just the back way also the same back, but we know and shall nyadi sa and ekwakushia. But some back way the same back.
200 winning.
say Liverpool are the Chelsea.
Liverpool win.
Liverpool be Chelsea.
El Clasico, Barca, Real Madrid.
Joe, Real Madrid will not want to see. Instead, the be hard game pan say when they are the celebration. No.
Now, Barca share Real Madrid. Maybe only have 5 minutes. Maybe a difference near be 2. Maybe a that 5 minutes near 3-1. Maybe a 4-2 B. Maybe a 2-0 B. I want to be far helicopter go for trophy in my stadium.
I'm never. No, but they will give me a trophy. They will celebrate today. They will do a celebration today.
I know to get.
I will trophy in every
I know to get in.
So, Madrid will not want to see what will happen at Camp Nou today. Say yes, show money. I just trophy a celebrity.
Ochina 7.
Sorry, Ochina. So, they want to react, but the problem is that already they are more very like. Not in a very good atmosphere on the Camp Nou because of the ACC one. Going forward, I think they be the Madrid method no. And I listen to you when on time anonymous or 2 years. In the future, it has to change. No, it has to change. You see, when and I'm almost success, but when we are evolve no.
Go every period be Yakasi football changes abemono. That period, Real Madrid is the most successful club in that period. Check
no, and then but you see now.
Yeah, more can. We are can as a kito yani abri. So far by even 5 years, Champions League Jobons omujinemo.
No, so my
Oko 10 years, was a Champions League omaji chemobia.
But you see, also recently in the La Liga. Look, I'm rating now. Winning the La Liga is becoming a problem for them.
No, but they are
Champions League because of their experience. Okay. But also now coaches now they produce what we are so. Senior, we have big coaches, experienced coaches are more super. But today we are producing good coaches and we are young guys. And the young guys, they struggle to fit into the Madrid system.
So what Madrid would do is say, "Oh, coach, young guy now, what they call Liverpool kwajo trophy." So say we say, "Ko Liverpool na kwaje trophy." Coach is kwaje trophy, you know a big guy. Madrid no abe foul or abe bench.
The is here no what coach is here we are here one.
Omo trains Ateta the Champions League na. Omba be jina asa ko. Abe tama Ateta free ho.
No so na we ya.
So say ko Spain. Abe content them gra. Senior team we know China.
We won't say it outright. But possibility no so.
Okay.
Minia Zakito. Oh you good analyst. Oh you analyst akama but ene de was surprising me kakra. I go for table ever two. Actually, the West Ham for it me. Any away performances. But away no be no espiritu. Na still at the channel. But still no the encounter. All the points I can say.
Yeah.
Best away performance.
The way away no.
Sorry.
Best most points since Carrick was appointed.
Still at Teta. And so still I will be shot Teta because oh master. As also we analysis now you should table in the say it is not so difficult to conclude. No, Teta measure. No, there's a quite a personalities.
No, time now or team or as no me added.
It doesn't matter.
And see, who's aware no? The football is on West Ham because they were team
but what that I'm saying is we are using this table and no and they are back racing and who are still coaching in China.
Good morning. I'm glad to see Mr. Papa Shamo on the show today. Please tell him some of us miss him so much. Please, I need his contacts. Jao Osankide.
Hey,
Taifa. And what this message?
Taifa Bokina. Jao Osankide.
Mamen Kaiwe. Good morning. I'm Dennis. Concerning the Voxy car, is the attitude of the drivers. Yeah. Reckless driving should be apprehended and prosecuted, especially those we have videos on it. And also, our day abba and no. And another word there, and now the birthday in a bite, and the Binyada Genia Ediama or Mama Becky A2 South Central. Yes. And then Nana Bewa Mame now with 77 years. And Mama Becky Enya. And Tiabesha Danya time on the show near celebrating Nana Bewa Mame on the show. Medru South TDA. What's that me a South boy?
Yeah, it's a walker.
H1. I mean, H1 na menko chia omomo TH1.
H1 so a cow. Undai. H1.
Yamra fie na afi yemhwe enkomo enusu fie na yemfa ento aso ha. Oyerepa 100.7 weekend edition of today's post. Oh, here on your TV, Oyerepa TV on your radio, 100.7. Ubasenya program ne live on Facebook, Oyerepa radio on YouTube, Oyerepa radio. Program no bet me the contributions aba 0241915555 0241915555. Mamo de audio note and a voice note abano. Monfan cheye ene enye possible say yebetimi abo eyemo voice note no ede amamo yemre fie na afi yemhwe ensem ewo fie na wotwi mu ena Black Stars game da Black Stars enim Mebo sume no ne de toso aduonu nsia abra Ghana ene Mexico edi ACN ena Black Stars coach Carlos Kuresh and the Tima or the Kobo Sagi Mayene Mexico ebo on the 26th of May ewo Mexico na edini ba na goalkeepers ne miensa Solomon Agbesi Paul Reverson and Jidos Asiakon of Dreams FC but asesa Asiakon Afrim ama Benjamin Asare of House of Folk and Ababishim. Other players, defenders, Oscar Opon, Granada, Ebenezer Adade, Dreams FC. Ebenezer Annan, Saint Etienne, Menu Dia, San Diego FC, Nathaniel J, Laurent Sasso, and Razak Simpson, Nations FC. Da Costa entry, Underlet Futures, and Ebenezer Aban, Heart of Lions. We mo any defenders no afe okọ midfielders na Emmanuel J Dundee United Scotland Abdul Aziz Isa Barcelona B Augustin Boachi Saint Etienne Majid Ashmeru La Lovière ho enowo Rask Saki Jesran Stock City ena Salim Adams eso ewo Mediema Sporting Club Takwa edidi sua Daniel J Felix Afenejan Ibrahim Osman Prince Amwakon afi Francis Amuzu za Kenya Amuzu na mebo ka se omobo magana bi no a ezo Grimio Brazil okay ena Joseph Opoku Zoti Warejam ho ena Joseph Poku bonebo to any players ya from se Ghana ne Mexico no omunko gina na omunsi Ghana na emu May 22nd of May ena sa game no ebaso surprisingly 6 local players no player from Asante Kotoko ama ene ase same up Kotoko season no ewo Ghana Premier League ni Tizak Yanwe, say the MCS science kakra. Obi emrebi e free player bi player na se wo ma ono hunu so ye Ghana ni no ho say the amuzu be bi kwan no.
Dibo na no kofo Samuel se kofo.
Yeah.
E ka sam no simple kra de kire Ghana fo nyina. Mimiti ai say that mako wo be no wa bo kira. Ghana be second choice. There we are be third choice kra. It is Obienu Abakako won the Bawa Buchirende that he will pick Ghana as the first choice when there is a chance to play for England, Germany, France, countries. So when I hear, then I will think about coming to Ghana. But the Obienu, there's England national team, France, and Spain national team in the war. Obeja is if there is a chance to play there. Obeja is over. You see, as my about Morocco, Senegal, Monet, what DR Congo doing now ni nya no e yes e bia omunya no omusore omu pick sa kan their first choice o I remember is it Wesley Schneider and I say one of the legends in Morocco say even though the money more but a player that Morocco omunya this national team name and omo say they go and play for their second choice national team that is Morocco but some boys no boy yeah or is it Feyenoord boy the final one of their move for the some kind of or Feyenoord or Morocco for move onya all an come about Morocco but when say emu ya den say you fan in the first national team na emba no then he Morocco maba emebo it is our players that ye bubo mu nya din it's all like say Morocco boys no baby I don't free ba no France Holland no omunya first choice na komba Morocco omba Diao said the boy no komo no Senegal boy no say no uncle pe Spain Spain on nya pina ko bo but Spain for ni friend no and who say that be Spain so crew a line no ewa manu ko Senegal menya bia bo strike ya Bonny Ivory Coast Inter Milan so go nya yan kenye enye Ivory Coast ko ba mo France over France na abo ba ko bo World Cup ni me ko di wa twaya yan frano so that be Ivory Coast for me I'm available meba and the bra because baby also any players e be ka just be available so two na mo say American baby now so Ivory Coast for engage yes for engage no it is sometimes sa nhwehwenim kroma say truth is that Ghana menim unse sa Britain for no mo be rule no mo suman no unse naturally Britain for years so they think that they are big omo dey apart from them no there's nothing obi that is the mentality of a British who say he's apart from no obi nti Zach program be baso UK 26 May said be ya Ghana nkura ya wo mo e wa abochiri yen twen amomu stage bi se be den se be convince omo bebo e dia ma Ghana ntino the Ghana Football Association GFA any coach in sports club so ni coach in sports club so ba say coach afane ba no Ghana High Commission and afi Lamona Consulting akabo mo ye parents engagement session baso ewo the Ghana High Commission and wo UK we omo to omonsa e de afre awofo omawo awe Ghana fo makowo wo moma wa abuchiri omoma footballers kura wo na omno omahia astarte de didi nkomo omonya opportunity so engage nkura no se de be ya daache omubenyini no na Ghana no ewo munti baso 26 May mzedana ya mawoda
26 May
12:30 pepepe Ghana High Commission 13 Belgrave Square London hona sa djumedi baso nti se say the master team
no nti mi say sa man na Ghana mpel omria Ombeko other countries ana.
Yeah, omo ye no. Baby amu say Ghana for go. They will go to Germany, they will go to Holland, they will go to Belgium, Italy.
And what is the blueprint? Like what do they want to achieve?
What person mo achieve when they say enkra no mo benyini no. Aya no mo ni any connection with Ghana. Nti o convince ne say brana bebo ma Ghana. Aya na eden. Ti na me ni me wo fa asibi. So do nim no. Agudie. Me ko UK nam ga agudie me do ba Ghana. Be 3 days akura ne nkasa no.
Yebu from so better kra.
Also no UK London, Canada. Asa. Obo Ghana super na akura no bo ofu.
Parent engagement section.
Yeah.
To omo ye no through omawofo.
Yeah. Fast na omo nya access to nkura.
No, you see say ya na ye pe o.
Yentimi we've got you past the level where we na yetimi produce exceptional talent from our local league, you know, to play big clubs in Europe. No, we will struggle to get that kind of adrenaline here with the Suleiman Taris and those Semiapia money that inside you a bad thing because of how you're in football. No? So the best way to go, Jibu, and it's and the Africa is the best national teams, you know, are not producing those talents in their leagues. No, they are not doing it. And then one of them for Benyan said, "Go the omen fire in my and an umbre in." And for Benyan said, almost every attitude climate is alcohol. That is the only benefit we get from them. And they, if you share Senegal, Ivory Coast, Mones, our countries, you're moving with France. They are developing them for them. Why I say, bra, come and play about what Omono Ayen say. They get a connection with those guys at the early stages. I won't try my mom than superstars and sign on engagement. They start engaging them at the youth level, even though at that level, the player and I say, "Seven match, I met my ball national team in Tirana or Mum Empress of
Amsterdam, and I'm a choir, office of the Moroccan Football Federation."
No, it is there. Morocco, there, Holland, there, also one of my pool now.
They have an office who's in here.
Holland, the honor of pooling now. And the national they can say, even though Morocco performing by a almost a jet. Some of us want say a players that were not good enough. That was what Nigerian opposition said, good enough to play for the national team. Eti Jibo, Amuzu is coming. Me, Obia Obeka say o cancer on feeling Ghanaian Biano. He wasn't feeling Ghanaian then. Today he's feeling Ghanaian.
Of course.
He wasn't feeling Ghanaian then. Today he's feeling Ghanaian, and then I'm not feeling Ghanaian.
That would do a Ghanaian.
I'm not feeling Ghanaian.
No, I say you are not feeling Ghanaian.
As I sit here, I'm not feeling Ghanaian.
You are not feeling northern.
Never be Ghanaian.
You are feeling because they say.
Jojo, eti Amuzu should come. If what I know is Amuzu ba, sa Amuzu match no. Obona his Omen says Amuzu and
very good player.
No, it's a very good winger. Omen says I still I don't want more.
Never play ball national.
Walk up no Okobi. Never. Why who's on there? He's on the World Cup list. But I say I'm Ghana for whom.
Sorry, I feel
so baby no. So he proved it against Mexico. He's at the World Cup. He's going. It's here now, but now I am more quiet. But Gentina,
me go for Makane.
I said,
okay. Where Osnepra.
I first 6 local players. No player from Asante Kotoko.
Oh, Jibo, I
said, see a camera.
There are some of them see a camera. And you, senior, yet you go first Spanish national team. Now they have to say, and now Real Madrid. There we have.
Hey, I say,
Zakin come on here with the kakra on Amuzu na ya friend no. Me den come in from Amuzu.
Oh, friend.
May I have some principles in my life. But I want to say on my idea, but me view there. Jibo, if you reject me when I'm down, I'm not picking you when I get to the top.
But you don't get to the top.
I need to do top. Yeah, call walk up.
No, you didn't.
Walk up in the standard of Ghana is top. Senior, but you'll be
we should be fair to the guy. We should be fair to the guy. Who is at the heels of who? Is he the one now?
Yes, they said all kind. But science say you interview and say you.
See, you qualify World Cup.
You qualify for World Cup.
I know the boy Abaso.
No, they say you're
ready.
No. The American say a interview.
It's an interview.
Yeah, we sign assembly.
Aha.
Say no now so.
Senior come on.
And it is say we change what you there. Everything I'm old here, but that's what fun.
Many people
was then not feeling Ghanaian. Now if it's and I answer your face here, make you a friend. I'm even friend who. I'm free Obia.
Senior the old guy. You mo Kenya me Matthias here. Me dia me can say. Amosu had an interview.
Yeah.
When Ghana needed him. And also no who say or Ghana ni. Yenti asem ni you.
The first choice is Belgium.
No crowd here, no. wonye na anyu so be kuruma tiu
so no need dokumo
that time na Ghana peno but na Ghana qualified to the World Cup.
Yeah.
And I say the standard of Ghana obi on the standard o jibo you obi o ha jibo no onya dan ba ko a we wiu cause e bia na busua no first no si abrabo so no abusuafo nam ye be 20 ne gudan ba ko nti enne no move ko the level no asi ne dan a standard wa pagem and no sabe interview say de ye ba obebo ananya sa that time son obo Anderlecht
yeah
say so obo Brazil Grêmio a from
isa
from Brazil league what free Europe akọ Brazil league na manya na wie no de ko na manya wie no de ko Memphis na Memphis on board ni wie no I had to say Ronaldo akọ Saudi na Portugal that's so friend no now young talent who see so akọ Saudi Debbie Ronaldo wa achieve and they say obe wie no akọ Saudi ba wu so and wakọ entu so na akọ dia na say wona tia fa so ama no enti baby girl na onu area mu wona
na bibia be
no yeah eno na example na me ni kapre me be pay won jibo me I have my standard and people close to me him say the things that I say that is sana metie obi oni mi bia him say de me ka bia de me ye na meka se me be pay oba na o reason ni nya se me ni suban papa
example fufu bia o
no be boa pa na o reason ni se me ni suban papa na be ka kire me se bia na me wom ni dibri a me wom ni nti no wo hu so obetimi o ba me ho e be boa o na mo what target sikani baby pepe what target sikani baby ono no kwa wa first side chick number 4 but we okay boy die o Belgium for no nya mfrɛ o de kire baby ba wo why side chick twɛn no
o so bo under 21
good o twɛn no nto de wo twɛn ba me di anka me ya o main chick no so mpe because miniska there's no way am a farmer me that time no kure bi kura asa pia ba ko atuma ma
football kasa no
e can be papa you see ya de be free we say can be free Emmanuel no ya de be free amuzu kesi ya de free Emmanuel no of Nations FC sometimes am ya nya sa ade no okurum ha boy Emmanuel no abo Nations FC I say odi Nations akọ FA Cup final say yes ya per winger last season Emmanuel no half a season over almost 11 goals this season we bo eja ho akọ Moldova Samba he's still scoring ono na oti krom ha na ye man blaster Jesse ni sha odne kon be wo ho ebe ku no ho no yesi amuzu ono bo Brazil league ono yakọ no ho when he was at his peak no gina so say on peyen on feel Ghanaian look at this disrespect now you want to represent us and be in our Jesse.
But I say you better kasa we ma
it won't papa jibo. It only happens in a country when the player he needs an exceptional level. We want exceptional. Nisu bebre wasim.
Oh yeah sure.
Oh. Bebre wa league him. Enti asamni say there's no way Amuzu should be a player. Yeah babe no senior me say any Samuel Atakumi of Bebian Gold Stars. 2 seasons one I'm double digit in terms of goals in our Premier League. You must respect Yesu no. Me have never been in support of Onsejibo. You will be oha open your meka. Oh because I'm thinking about it. When the offer comes, I will consider. And you oh bra, they say no me ko school ntino. Me ntimi no want na. And you a perfect excuse. And no can be sa kire me a. Reason no so reject me dey be to asumu. Ba be ka kire me say biniska. Entu sikani bana onfa onya hwe no ono na wo twen no na say fama me a ohu ofese den jibo me different level ma jawa to etiri baby because I respect loyalty me fa loyalty in diagro asem na boy ne kan it was a big betrayal and I'm disappointed in the personalities omotina se twe pen ne paper from wo be kwa etire no na wabe join obi agency obekwa no no about join will be agency intino. Now you've changed the narrative, you change the conversation. Senior.
Obe na ohwe no.
Senior.
Amuzu no.
Jerry free free no.
Jerry free David.
Your friend Jerry free. Your friend Jerry free. O ma mi manual no so videos. Na he boy manual are not kuro ebo. Wow. Senior we na we dey. No abo short na afa ba. And say am for make. Abo short na keep.
Obo fa po mu pa.
Na obo senior. What enye hu?
Ba sabo we nya Ghana ya be she.
Ghana be dey.
O ka se amfa video mbra no. Ghana keepers abo nya.
Ghana keepers no Benjamin Asare. On e be da number 1. Na short you obo. Peter Akwambo be Kuruma.
Obo fa fa. Obo fa nchen. We obo
Peter Akwambo be Kuruma.
Peter Akwambo be fa.
Na go we dey who come Poku say be Kuruma.
Peter Akwambo.
Abetamo say be Kuruma.
Bo say oba fa bom.
This is for somebody that Ubo for Brazil League. Brazil League. I wasn't disrespecting the nation. We shouldn't be giving you that title.
You're miles ahead of the Ghana.
Yeah, you too. But only in EPL. On Manchester City. Yeah, but consider. Senior. Stadium work any panty ho. Friendly matches. Obe friendly matches. O senior bobe no obo. Senior. Enti yam fa no kren ka me personally no. Now yam ko senior. Ko Emmanuel no goes. Shey Emmanuel no. Shebi senior ye shebo Shey Emmanuel no on mame on brekum Chelsea go no on mame on brekum Chelsea the okwan free e corner line obe. These boys are here you consider na they akwa for obi a ono rejected the nation e ho na me point in free obi ono one for man na anya hwe no look over senior. When it comes to goal scoring, the act of goal scoring, when it comes to the act of goal scoring and efficiency in the pass, now Emmanuel are not sure about you know. Senior, give Emmanuel another chance now here. Young cannot crane change pass. Senior had control in the turning. She said about control. Oh no, young consider man a chance. Saying say Amuzu or no say or to watch your bad job. Never seen. I see. Profile senior. We must be committed. You show commitment in my home. Me enchire odo. Yeah, kabo we some anomon echo.
Odo no.
Odo me.
Ete ni. O man me na tie no do. Ana
into one trust
that
into one trust
that time.
Ma men share amount for messages kaka. Daniel Amankwa was say but that can't change their minds unless their parents. How did they tell their children about their homeland? Okay. Daniel J say I support Obed. They Abba no. Amponse J or say it was a biased call up for the Black Stars. How can you call two players from Haas and reject Kotoko players after we are all going to the World Cup? Okay. Amponse J was sad baby say I support Obed 100%. Your boy say the issue with Ghanaian kids outside Jibo is their own parents and family. They give them terrible orientation about Ghana based on their experience when they were here. Unlike Moroccans, especially who have huge presence in Amsterdam area, these guys even organize themselves to come watch work, Raja, etc. So that sense of belonging is there. Morocco becomes the first choice until otherwise. And no day Abba and no. Eugene Fifi say Brazilian league is rated higher than Belgium and Dutch league. Okay, no to say Obed the day Mau and no. Fifi say tell Obed the most talented player in Belgium league last 2 seasons was sold for $38 million. Before then, the Catalari was sold for $35 million. That amount can't buy the most talented player in Brazilian league. When it's what in the message in Asia. Or say, Europe, Belgium, one. Last season, the most talented player in the Belgian league almost on $38 million. Last 2 seasons, the same Belgian league, the most talented player almost on $35 million. Or see, so the says you can't call Brazil. the most talented player in the Brazilian league. Untuva says he cannot go to a player.
They are getting the concept entirely wrong. Concept in Komaya Dino. Entirely wrong. Me say when a young player started Belgium, now would decline Brazil.
He on declining.
We're declining.
Declining.
When it comes to progress, when it comes to progression, for a young talent, Belgium boys, you know, Jibo, development, free Belgium, they come to mainstream Europe. They don't decline to Brazil. Grim, you know, but I'm the 14th position of Brazilian league. One kobo Palmeiras be, Flamengo be. From an ACB or Grimio, I want to see a kind.
Okay.
So what I say? A tear for Swamano or on a carrier.
A tear for so.
A tear for
you.
Jibo may say now 26 was start to Europe, not 26 was Pimo Brazil. Tell me, what any top Belgium player or started at level share Doku progression, share Courtois progression. Share this guy Kevin De Bruyne progression. Share Lukaku progression. Omunyina Lukaku enya nda let na no. Owi okopie wa emba. One match Chelsea money ade. That is what happens when it comes to these players.
Okay.
I as a Dutch player, what started now over. Yenim say could do Ajax, who could do PSG, or PSV rather, who could do any fine order, FCU Twitter. The next step is either going to Portugal, sometimes they feel it's except Portuguese team maybe a Porto, Sporting, and you work on the next level. If you are, you're supposed to come to mainstream Europe. Sana, Belgium, Croatia, Serbia, that is their movement in terms of player.
Okay.
And free throw and outside Europe. It was the European players never free Europe in Yano. It has to do with the career. They say, okay, say Ricky Puig, Barcelona boy no. Okay, MNS then AC. Okay, the career ko ende wo.
Okay.
Sa no mo hu no.
To we say we the career no ko ende wo.
Ende.
Okay, over this 1,000% right, correct. Seniors should remember that the Amuzu guy is not Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, or Lamine. This Amuzu guy is a normal player. Asante the free Germany and a day abba. We say Ebuyaya Edifi Boaben and a day about say I suppose Obed we should reject he should be rejected as well, simple. And also any day abba and no. We Santana or the free choco and kind and no day abba. I say good morning. I agree with Obed, but Brazilian league is ranked 7th in the world, so Obed should stop that downgrade argument. And no, so day our day abba and no. Please, my name is Emmanuel Amuzu, watching from Kaswa. Let Amuzu be Tom. Please, God has His way of doing things. Allow the boy to be okay. Uniano no na udino esse. Good morning. In fact, good morning, best team. In fact, Prince Amwaku Jr., Nordjylland, being called up is a perfect move because the guy is so fantastic. I've been following him for long since he is upcoming. We a free Dominic or the free Amma Saman and a day abba. My main call SMS in the Sokakra. Now we so say good morning. No one the Emmanuel from Sefi Asanyo so and day a message we a buy. Say good morning. I am Baba Isa. Good morning, Baba Isa. My name is Clement from a friend. So more news on Madrid and Kotoko. Okay. And also there our day Abano. Say Madrid and Kotoko they can. Okay. Martin Osapi is watching you from Liverpool, Merseyside. On my way to Liverpool Stadium, greetings to my song. Ohine Nana Kofi Amwaten appear at Krofrum. Zach, so kind of.
Let me listen to.
To conclude, say
listen to
those players you invite them.
Call up was not necessary.
Grêmio, and a small club in Brazil.
No, Grêmio is one of the biggest clubs in Brazil.
But they are not doing well.
Now, also league no much I'm about just some few matches be. I don't know but down the line Copa Libertadores there and then or match judge and say if just 2017 they were ranked the first club in Brazil.
About 14 matches now. That's other.
Understand?
Other 14 fast.
It's not a small club, and baby, I know Belgium now. Amuzu one no. He rather went Okonenim from moving to Belgium to Brazil. Now progression. He went no Okonenim. Just a bravo as a free KG1 now KG2. Okonenim from leaving the Belgium league to the Brazilian league. And to Ankonechi, Abraham, he has improved money wise, beer wise. He has improved from the Andalejano one to Gremio. And see, after Mpona Nabraboni more because from Gremio, Bonzi is Kaka Sebakotono because he's playing a league that is better.
Andalet. Now, Gremio.
Andalet, they didn't depend on Gremio.
In terms of closeness,
Abraham, are you going to compare to Gremio? Maybe Anderlecht and Abraham, you are going to compare Anderlecht to Gremio?
Okay.
Who are about 3-time champions of their Copa and the Libertadores, right? They are 3-time champions. Or Anderlecht and one of Abraham.
Okay, that's the answer.
Amuzu.
But they say it was a sound stance. They say the Amuzu need the Emfa Amuzu.
That's what they do, Baba. Oh, say they need experience to guide them. So, it's a Gamuza Abe, no, they did. Who's Abudu, no, or Takati in. And they know who cut in all the top of Beshe.
Okay.
And you know,
okay. Formidable Basti, Eddie Free Croyd in UK, and a day Abba. Or say good morning, Jibu. Good morning, Formidable. Meteo Nkache, say UK Boko, dear Croyd in your way. Chiaminu Aba Amonu Kalabonda, Emame, and Afi, Kokunyame, Chiano, Emame.
Indigenous names.
Ose,
it's indigenous names.
Kokunyame, or a famous drama. So Bampo for J.
Oh, wow.
Obo Amachi Didi.
Any aquarium.
Kokunyame Ghana, Habam body, Ubia, Abatuno. Basti do you know? Or say I agree with Obed. The mentality of us Ghanaian parents outside towards our country is the reason why Ghana is always the second choice. We are here and we need to orient
and
our
Belgium league is rank higher than the Portuguese.
Ghanaian, but you can't blame us too because our leaders choose medical treatment outside than home. Calling Amuzu is a total disrespect. Greetings to you all. We are a formidable Basti. And the message we aba. Yantuaso, ye back Ghana Premier League games because over the weekend. Na ya said ye a home ensem esi etie. By Yankai say the national under 17. Obed. Meaning so follow the national under 17 kakra. It looks like under 17 we there. Amount for any home pa. Amount for under 17 say recently we one of the best Sambo under Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun. Nti ye kwa he any Morocco. Ebaso and the Black Princesses so Uganda. And they almost so airborne qualify. Nti also say nyoma ekoso kama nyoma ekoso
the princesses
yɛmfi ani under 17
yeah but Morocco na say Ghana for be branko
so
but which was Morocco is a nice place it's a nice place just that music was for change the na kakra ntino o kweso obo but oh yeah I'm leave to say Spanish for I'm leave to say omo Spain jibo nya better wo okay. But my who say nipa bebre follow
tournament started from 13th.
Yes. World Cup number ball country bang 10 year nka.
And the World Cup na bezoko.
Nti under 17 World Cup so your World Cup. Nti ni nyina World Cup.
I need the umpe. African don't go heavy.
Nti am ka say like I'm surprised that Ghana for bebre mpe Hong Kong because one thing ajibo mostly eya no mo call Blasters no qualify for tournament yem pre Hong Kong yes maybe say what to coin what the team next year to coin pay what team come on say be how you support
because
Qatar oh it's not a bad place Qatar will be fun Jibo normally they want to know say what the any of the national teams or any team create here to coin pay because if you are interested once I broach Jibo and my NBA say na me share one of the games they travel omo ntena fa ko obi tibetimi afiri eye Boston no edi Celtics na chi na bi abehunu akọ LA no mo game mo ne Lakers ko bo no akọ hebi. They believe that if you're a fan you follow the team. If not all their matches, at least one of the games be there. It should catch your attention say obe pesa obeko. Nti ya no mo mpezo mutu kwan Blasters aba no mpezo mutu kwan no. Sometimes ukura no kura ko social media hand ye hu se Blasters bobo kuma se kura ma ucha pictures wako hebi.
Yeah.
Ye hu se be a football
accreditation kura wanyi bi.
Yes. Even apart from you being a journalist, one kasa normal Ghanaian no kura. Ye hu se your ko Facebook ama Blasters match bombo kuma se uko share big
so kwase supporter.
So person kwase supporter. How are you supporting?
Sadness American abezo ko.
Exactly.
Enye Blasters.
Enye Blasters no come. Nti sometimes no ebu oh Blasters ne ba na me yare. Be mire bi under 17 ko bo Togo.
Wo pictures bi.
E ma mi ko bi.
Yeah.
So that gives them the assurance okay if utimi the under 17 achi akoba bi say Togo and under 17 match bi kro baba ara obehwe bia. That means he's a fan of the game.
Utufu say anka we are under 17.
Sally.
Obi bezo ko US ni bia. Ongo hebi kakra.
Obetimi akotwa ho kakra ba.
Okay.
Oh, so still enko over. Jibo.
Ghana wo group D.
Enko obetimi akwa obetimi
akoboro African Cup of Nations no. You wo group D. Yene Senegal.
Yeah, group no more.
South Africa and Algeria.
Very difficult group. Very difficult.
Group A ni Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Ethiopia.
Yeah.
And a group B, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Uganda, and a DR Congo, and a group C ni Mali, Angola, Tanzania, and a Mozambique. Makasa Ghana a group ni D, Senegal, South Africa, Algeria, Ghana, and Ebaso.
But you this discussion, no?
Obede no ne kakra yem fam paibo.
But you see, there's an unfair treatment be across the world. When it comes to national teams where the country has the money to sponsor the trips of these players, it's Zona.
Yeah.
Especially the youth team level. Because youth team both better near Ghana group, Yeni Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria. Now when the elimination level no, near chat Ebiegu. That was a strategic means to separate the stronger side. Because under 20 you say West Africa for no holding.
The same with under 17.
Under 17 more no mun film. Inti say bia mu say Ghana nkobo South Africa. Ghana nkobo Tanzania bi awa qualifier. Kebe no. But Ghana ne Nigeria, Ghana ne Senegal, Ghana ne Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana ne Burkina. Most ye be a film. Yeah, ye a film. Okay. If we believe that qualifiers in Africa should be zona, other than do CAF Champions, the CAF Confederations Cup, the African teams locally, because if you are looking at collective representation, say, and a holistic representation, say, every geographical setting, you do CAF Champions, the CAF Confederations Cup. Now, what happened is that majority of the teams from West Africa ain't mean qualify. We have come to West Africa ba akope. Omuntu mimba.
Yeah.
In so person in such a way so West for beba kakra, East beba, Central beba, North beba. It should cut across to even the club level, because club level no, the strength lies omo north no. But honey they do we play to seal the strength of the North African clubs. In Tubakono, na Morocco 2 group stage, Egypt 2, Tunisia bonse 1B, Algeria 2, maybe a South Africa ba Kubiaba, maybe a Simba, a Zambi, Zesco B, no anya ni tie wura mbaako, but na West African country team baako near the area. So I think because when it comes to voting, we vote with numbers. Somebody from the West African zone need to push this agenda at CAF.
Okay.
Because West Africa, Hano. You fan off of one.
Yeah, every president,
yes. You fan off of one. Him for. Omun drew 10.
Okay.
North for no Mauritania can off on. Niger can off on. Into North Egypt, Algeria, Tunisia, Sudan, Libya, Morocco. 6 week. West Africa kwasi etwam 16. And I'm telling you say if this vote in the bar South Africa for no credit budget. Says yembo omusu zone no mombra. They will prefer that one than so kosia Ali ntini ke be ne say no for musu mommo ho. Okay. Ntibete Ali first one on Zamalek. No man you be free man. Say omo the same.
Format now.
If you are doing that format, which is weakening the West African countries, at the side that is their strength, or at the category that is their strength, what applies our format you need to weaken them? And no tell na say na 70 young qualify no. Because you baba wafu zombie. Zombie no, wait me nya Burkina, wait me nya Cote d'Ivoire, wait me nya Mali, no nya Ghana. One group. And no zone nyina no ene a group o. We are na kobo semi. And final. Okay. Yeah, you too. So semi who could do semi mpo. Now your free group back on bia na yamfa say Guinea be a group no be you free man. They means that year no won't be qualified to AFCON proper.
But I
so
say
that narrative should also be pushed.
Yemna Ghana Premier League games course over the weekend. But my many messages to him through Eugene Abuaji Kumi and Nedia. But my say was over this right. This FA has not produced any quality player for the Black Stars from our league since taking over our football for the past 6 years. So they will always go for foreign-born players. Mama Sewa and this message we Ede Abba. Eugene Abuaji Kume saying, I'll be very surprised and disappointed in Afenejan if he honored this invitation, considering what this FA did to him. If I were to be his relative, I would have blocked his coming. But now, I can only advise that he concentrate on his career before these people use him and dump him again. Eugene Abuaji Kumi and the message we Abba. Miami Raf of Opemso FM Raf also 80 program no. Also boss, I don't really think you are a South interest boy, but anyway that's why I cherish you so much. I'm a typical South boy since my dad brought me up at KCC area. Greetings to Nana Bewa. Raf yeah South boss no na unyamba South what.
Obede who be our South.
Ko South na ko bi se bohu se.
I say
ya je din was South interest pa.
I say only Bruni be chat with me just say are you from Ghana? Also you have a friend be at as if they Ghana Africa they have a friend at Zambia. You know him. As if say Zambia and Ghana
they are very naive
about Africa. They have basic you league no
Starless na man for interest of course players said 22 players.
They say finish here. For the last 2 days, I was talking about that. Say you can't bring
Solomon Kessie.
Yeah, I must start your club now.
New Generation Academy.
Exactly.
That's Michael Amma, our Right to Dreams. John Annan, our Soccer Intellectuals. Mujahid Osman, our Liberty Academy. Kingsley Fosu, our Atram Divisa. Issa Rafiu, our Bernard FC. Eso Achu Koti ewo Wafa. Nicholas Esuman ewo Pram Youth FC. Joseph Eche Koti eso Wafa. Mona ye nuafo no. Okay. Gabriel Denyina ewo Great Warriors. Isaac Brefo ewo Audu Isaka Academy. Augustine Apia ewo Mamprobi United. Michael Awuli ewo Sino Soccer Club. So Eric Edu Jemfiwo Ebony FC. Michael Nantechi ewo Wafa. Mark Kagawa Mensa ewo Atram Divisa. Mark Abuaje ewo Poku Future Stars. Latif Abdul ewo Gas Noble. Joseph Nabi ewo Benab FC. Javi Rubio Yao ewo Hakla FC. Clement J ewo Accra Elite Academy. NFA David Ofori ewo Vision FC. Nti we any players are omuku jina ho ede ama eye Ghana. We say strike is any local station going to show the under 17 games? I don't think so. Say obi ebe show. Ba yenhwe ebi aye ko yenim no na bibi asesa. Yentwa so. Ghana Premier League.
Reaction
Then
breaking news. The Lamoto court has sentenced Toyota Boxy driver Richard Ejakun to 2 months imprisonment with handling.
About 3 days
after
ago.
and I make her say happy reaction ba. The box you know they are under the scrutiny.
No, kwam over zu twika na de masa.
Sa kwa we na
Ofa nchen no.
Go tisi mu ala sa.
Na activate be bomb see.
Zagi to Ghana Premier League no games bust over the weekend na say baby e den e ho aye she. Even though still yenya de oje Ghana Premier League no. Mediama weekendi, Mediama at top of the league. Omo air call a baseke. Akobo against Holy Stars. Mobo away against Baseke Holy Stars. Mediama with 56 points. Gold Stars touch me with 54. Until the points gap between Mediama and Gold Stars 2 points. Gold Stars so ebo home, Nankombe home against Hoho United. But I say Hoho and Tomboyo almost 3 points. Until Mediama a win at all costs.
And they say almost 57 yo.
O say
Gold Stars 57.
This a week in Twem.
Oh, I won 57. 57 plus 3.
Vision FC so enyoma mayere. Omoda 16th position 38 points. They say ye petimba kwam na koka hohoy ene All Blacks ho. Vision Ebo Karela All Blacks Ebo against Bichem United. Heart of Lions so ewo 39 points at the 14th position. Omobo Samates. Obi the message be by efa kotoko game no ho ma men hwe. O say my yanka game no ho kra ho asem. Kotoko so bo against 11 Wonders. Young Apostles any Nations FC Brekum Chelsea almost say china esa free gate. Only Dreams FC and a Gold Stars no ho any there Emma so league table Mediama and that top 56 points. Gold Stars 54 points. Hazo Folk Tosumi and 50 points. And 9 Air Samates 47 points. Dreams FC Tosunum 46. Asante Koro Tosun Sia 46 points. Eduana Nson 46. Karela Tosun 46. And Kuno Bechem United 43 points. Edu Baseke Holy Stars 43 points. Sweden Oblast Tos to Duba 41. Nations Tos Dumien 41. Brekum Chelsea Tos Dumien 41. Heart of Lions Tos to do 39. Young Apostles Tos to do 39. Vision Tos to do 38 points. 17 year hohoy and 18th position 11 Wonders. Zach wiki the games ni nyina no ye ma ye niko hopa na security mu ye because games ni bu ho a be decided teams ni be fit. Young Apostles and Nations FC ewo wanchi eno ye baako afi ye beti the Chelsea ni Dreams na kan ho ana
ka ho
o we beti the account
account pa
there's a hen be draw relegation in the free team back no you fell free from the 9th position and as you fell free
so far there you be fell free because Vision was 38 points and all the 9 points eka 38 no one 47 the 47 let's say you know from Samates out of 4th currently or 47 points. And Osha we say Dreams FC we here just 1 win to survive because you be draw table now draw from Vision. Say the maximum that will be nya until the maximum 47 until Djibouti Dreams just need 1 win they are safe. Ediana need 1 win they are safe. Carrera need 1 win from their 3 matches they are safe. Until Omunina no looks like and then no it's relegation you better drawn from the 8th position. Baseke Holy Stars. Na the about down.
Baseke Holy Stars more at the 10th.
Yes. Holy Stars more 8th.
And Baseke Holy Stars on the 10th.
Okay. I'm the 10th yes. And more 43 points.
Yeah.
Na jibo shade bi. The entire drawn one some other ones na there omono they have done from Bechem United rather. 43 because the Akamunya and the Obia just need 1 win and we're safe. Now Jibu Baseke all 46 points only 43. I didn't make us also 3 points na stadium ni to see our account 2 matches per obo. Nanko obo hohoi na account am na 3. It is here no. Yeah, but na Baseke midnight 46 because point is a free gym. So Basake also needs just 3 points from Mediama and Dreams FC.
A vision highest point.
47.
47.
Nah.
So we need that means nations soon to do 47.
Yeah, because only nations so much. Just so Brancase. Eti, so Osha this weekend. Basake today, and after this weekend, I see them Mediama winning against Basake. Oh, if because your experience power Ghana Premier League because Basake after Mediama ombo league game oje points na free game no 46
onzo no hoy
oh yeah the last game against Dreams FC and this weekend Mediama to win against Basake na almost stretch omo lead no e wo honom no Goal Stars also more match also oje points na free game but Jibu send the league in the number no and how the dynamics of the league in it here no goes as for engine omunya betre because at this stage and the games that Mediama have to play no the baby dey pan say Goal Stars betia ko the league in from say because unzenka baby anka Goal Stars no hope eh or try game na Mediama ko Basake no because unzen corona anka because or pre-relegation but if you analyze because only the amwa Goal Stars for no naka Basake no ko bo Mediama no wi anko ko hoy o se ke no top game nti ho de nka oba hwese to again Mediama oba jibibi ba o wi a onya 3 points a oje enti no Mediama go and beat fence Basake na omanya advantage onom no jibo belkum be de biemu so Chelsea on Dreams FC
yeah
Belkum Chelsea want to, get things done. See, or 41 points. 41 points, or share Namia more China, or 44. Until about 44 New Year, or about relegation 11 wonders. So, we have Belkum Chelsea now over it. I go back against him, I will that. Because at 41 if Oshe what it means is say if 44 if he wins again wonders or you hear even last game no 47 wakam because then you come say nations ne vision omo nya to 47 point omo match to play so what it means is say if you are able to get that onyanya say na wakem beat Dreams FC go and beat 11 wonders your like game against Bechem United no who we knew when we knew you are safe into Chelsea Belkum ebese omoni Mediama match no because Dreams want to go as the deals that they need more money and how they behave no they want to go and play for someone and say obon is obo but obi a onso nkonya nkwa na beka league ni mu enti okoyero so be how no wa share points no na benefit obi
it's looking at teams na ye possible say ombeti akọ kan hohoi team ba akọ kan hohoi na 11 wonders no from fixtures na wo no o hwe eyi a o see em from Bechem
yes o hwe by points dey for Bechem
for Bechem it's from Bechem no ebesi vision omo fixtures no one hour how because kan hohoi na 11 wonders so
by fixtures any send the little money say vision danger pa
e che omo nyina vision games aka ene
vision and the Obakarela so this weekend Obakarela
china
so let's have points man so washe ako 41 we are Barbara Kesse it will be a time that is like the nation so ako gene the action no apostles
no be 41
no mo dey see any wa Brankese you say what the dynamics no
let's have nations go draw
as a nations so no a china game no e dem mo
because ono so ansha yɛhyɛ na ɔne vision no mundamu
nation last game no man
Karela tamale
nation betin survival
but it depend on vision match no enye won say match so on main life emma nye won
vision here no
nations
na ayi mediama ne go stars omni game bia bwana
some type Kumasi ba
na ya Brankesi Kumasi a good venue so they will tell you say the a good venue remember nye won say nations and vision will be live on TV into all the nations if omunye the points ne I say Kim they are in trouble because vision no the last game no go bia na e wo fi e wotaba obehye no
okay
eti wo hwe pa dia by fixtures na ka a vision but between on also another relegation threatening team in the Diana until their fate will be decided at Abrankese.
Kofi me da say Obed ya hwe kakra bi en call line so enche 0322494401 0322494771 yan kan rechiche se mema kodoko supporters so chemo nko stadium
o se ombeko se na make us nko mbie baby free gate but omantie
ko mbie china match ni free
baby part be free gate
part be
ya be a popular stand free
ka honyi na free untu ahwe
to betua VIP
ona ma kire wa hu se big gate na ko chance ma
the VIP betua o da monnya sa but o manya because e be empty nti ka di obi ma ni pa ne ba be na
enya wa na zo mbeko yi
o mbeko ses VIP for ne beko nti on ka obi ma popular stand for na nka VIP for ne tua now they are thank you gift Abrantie abate wasa enye no nete ha wura ha o do confusion ba ha no jibo enti company for na so ma mo sa agene say akade akan say bre ne be so na no mo nyina that clearly that is it say lawyers afu du ko ampa nka wiki ka be hu no ha no I so hu say say kro on ha no aye bebe enti match so mo she
okay
me who say me banana me say na ne babe discuss the BBC stadium match we nkasa matches na BBC ni bi no
okay
match we nkura de ha nipa na ebe ba no kra na yo mo a e bi o chance o chena no e classico na eta me
7
oh nti bi a ye de enko he bi ni emra e ya na be he classico nti sa na be ye
e chedi odi ba bi akase final was mato aso
na ta cho ye fe mo usu ka so fili himan
ozu ye tie
kakra me kan se me bomba ba so se aduma mo ye aduma na ube do ho ube ye mo fere chiri ni no wa kasa pa ma me so ye nyansa fo pa ewradi na ko concrete nyansa wo ni sa amu ji na ma fere na mo to mo jije ho no munni me ewradi nyansa ka mo nye je ho she na nka sam chiro ewi ase wo ye ti and number 1 I go point the exam. It is also a good as Jesus Christ and Nancy in Philby or none and a credit sicker. The queen in my Jesus cano. But this one is you will Jesus is in my what yes, we didn't with you. What's your senior so you're going to for? Was so long to cheat the Jesus Christ and all that kind of paradise. Now, maybe with them that what there's what the one. Na afebie na ko pai ma bu ma peda o so wo kofo mo a
ya te ozu heada say for your contribution odi ma bi akaza final was mato aso
bibiane ko to Poku mi ka se fra to market
ko jo ye te o
to moni aduma na kaka mo kan se ya srembe force o mo mi ke free na ubilla mi ya no die u bi gra bi tia ko kaka mo kan se exactly kotoko players omo play for so much me and so be so and what chia omo nyina from to matie
omo say enso ana nwotwe
yes you got go black to it me and so and what chia ah what you go say wa ngwa na funny person mamwa into bien funny gima bien dem enso ne enko
yeda se kojo Poku ni me bi akase final was mato aso
masom wo kasem
bon yenko
menia jibo mesremo yentime mesremo ni amonye but moye den yan so ayen ene etie mo o tra konso nachi na me adwon ma so no ready entie wa adwuma na wo ye nyina aye kwa ye besre mo mo de 9 something na ehye mu duma di ase hwe Premier League kwa wieye se mo to mo ase bi niema mu mo beka Ghana Premier League no mo ka me 3 minutes na mo de wieye what na buro kire sa but ye ne yesre nyina so no Ghana sam ne ye ka eti ye besre mo wadawro ma ya mo ma Ghana de ne no so bi mayen
ya te frimpon ye da se nipa dom adwuma ne ye se de wo pe no no obi susu pe the other side enti ye se asum ni mienu nyina why
ye wo ye kurom de ye kurom de ne
sa
because me and me team no obi a obesre bi ya no e beka Ghana league on ka bro trade ye da.
Okay, yeah, different bon. Kakoto kwa sem kakra mi nako. Why?
Me akwajo Poku bae no. Na o ka se o mo hye nwotwe. Eya no kore. Akyina so mo pese yen ye sa do wo mo de a. Ene o mo hye nwotwe kire se Bechem United e bae no ye hye o mo ensia. Eti se team way e ko relegation e what 13 points. Na se kotoko players e tina wo timi a hye o mo nwotwe ni dua. Me fante wo mo da.
Ya da se for bon yen to aso ni ba bia ka se finado asma to aso.
Tempo bagani.
Hey, yen ko yi.
Tempo bagani.
Sembo yen ko.
Yo ma me sia na pe no apita fo. Ya e da na kuma sia kan te kotoko. E mete ba ben sia boy. E jna kono enye bete dia. E te kotoko mo ma ja kwano. Na ye gu. Ba we die bom pa ye. Everyone there's a party and kwan e singuja.
Yeah, that's it. Simple. We need maybe I can say finado as much as so. Low radio set low radio now with TV ni mame. Why? Do you know?
Me dash na after no no. Ya be sremo. To say the me kai falling issue ni do so my ye. Ya be sremo. They see me bia kotoko adru no. Adru ni bre. Chawa pe tayo. She has been 80 years. And you can tell boy you there. And come get in your free. She see a kotoko to play away my. Any capital ya peka idiaba. Ni peka ya dai. Na so be just get free. You not say for you for. O kasa mu me ya na chance for the jomu me get no. And to my. Na ba si ya mo na so ba. No one that we need ya. Ha ha. You besi wo.
That's it, that's it. Yantwaso. Udi baby akaze finado asma to us. Yes sir.
Bajo, e fema kwati bua tin South Africa ten.
Agwasi.
We na friend after.
Okay, and as on from point abo.
Ah, me ne from point. Ya friend ka na konta pa no.
Oh, okay.
Yo, tani go da mate. Ni mo ai, ni de me yipa ne te. We are no me de friend no na wa ama no.
Aha.
Ni kwa te, yo, ya ta ko friend prayer.
Francis.
Ya so wa ma e wo se mo ka mo bono to be di kra na mo pe ye na mi nya ne ka no Ghana ayi bo ba ko na mo de be che ni na wo ko be ya dia che wo no na ai se na o te ba mi che no ye baba
Odi me bia ka se finado asma to aso.
I don't know think income as of ye ho de mo
ensem ha emos exhaust pipe specialist yenko
e ko ta about phone na so mo che na papa ensem de how Ghana football no o se be bia ko du no edu baby a na cheche for ni kakasa ewum sa man fon tia se papa o beti ha sa enya for ni na se papa na se edidi je ni aka enya bloke hato the Ghana football and look where ba ko pe
sa
because papa some show ko to keke na papa o ba ni bodo ni lusu enti me chance ya me se ma me for game se kakara afa na mo hotom kakara enti sa enyama dakika ko na ya din no champion for o mo mani me Ghana league matches so kada ba ya so ye ti ana ye sha enyama ba ko kan ya mai me se ko to ko o mo to nyema sama ha.
Okay, ya de mo si asamisi emfa ba ko pe last call out ni baby akasa finado asma to aso.
Yes sir ah we there
Robbie ye ti
brother anyu buta te di bi na no pe.
Okay
na da ke me falling ni de ye se campus abai o sha ko to pale Tanzania o mo Ghana football bata ide de ya na mo bole de bi aba mo ya falling sports no mo bobwa You want to say this is hard to poker. Tima, you to me from coach. Because for to meet ya, me at top president. If you are my foreign force now. Yes,
that's it. Yeah, the most see her special birthday. Call a day ama Mama Becky. Mama Becky na the screen is no. Out A2 South Interest. We free ne ba na bewa enu nuamu nyina ho. TFF die so. Na mama yeso nyina yo ma kona na ye nua.
Yeah.
To ye nua de a na ese wo ma so ne ye. Nti happy birthday to Mama Becky. Yankopon koso a enhyirawo.
Dodo ma
na onye wo kese.
Amen.
77 it look so good on you. Yeah. And him say nyame ebe mo akwa atwa mu 100. A che say dan de nyina no obewo ho e de amawo ma ene ebusu ene nyina. Yedase say nyambo chance na Mother's Day no.
Cha na Mother's Day we dey see.
Ya kito nya abotre Mother's Day di kan we show mame.
Asa no akọ bia.
Ti me mame. Efie kobi asante hema. Onu onua mame ketwa veru. Me fe fidie so I wish you happy Mother's Day. Na me mame fo mo be am ka se me bobo am nyu.
David.
Onim se me yere me ho kani. Between se wajeman. Ewra. On se no me gina me mana na emu. Nana Kwaku Junior ena ohema na ma wish happy Mother's Day. Se nyame nkoso a enhyira no. Ewo de dwumadi a odi mankora no. De sori anopa ya fa support ya dware ya boya yina ya tiesi kurum ya kopiska akofi de si wo fie no. Emu nsem bebre nti nyankopon nkoso enhyira no. Na me ma me afie kubi. Owo me ode me ba asasi so happy Mother's Day. Yankopon koso a insha go visa kito aha
we Anita Apia e wa Asante Mampon
we show mama happy Mother's Day
member
ka
so di we ati e wa Asante Mampon ona daso no DSI Boache Elvis immigration officer e wa Mampon na ne kanchimani.
Oh, okay.
Anti DSI Boache Elvis or immigration officer or Mampo. Honestly, young wish Anita Apia happy birthday. Anti young wishing birthday. One M square mona war Asante Mampo. And I was say young wish. What's say born again birthday was on Facebook on the trying to come out. Okay. Let me watch what's your born again baby?
Mo he date ni you.
Ko whatever watchna. Ochina na baby. In terms of no we na advance.
Mo ma me so nka.
Frimpon ka be chere we reta.
Ante reta.
Ba ya wish Mother's Day no. Ba cho sinye nya abotre. Adwuman. Oyerepa radio. Oyerepa TV. Promise Media. Promise Radio, Promise TV. Oba time and the kata adwuma so.
Senti fe no Oyerepa.
Mama emi. Yes. Mama emi. Oh special. Mama emi.
This a when share.
Oh special.
This a when share.
Happy Mother's Day. Ya kasi ya kan. Aha program e this one no. Omunti mama ye but the be kan say nyame nhirawo.
Sa na me so me gina yen nuanom ho nyina ye yire no nyina.
Happy Mother's Day.
If say adwuma no say din ye nufie to da bia na dwokra na see di stories bi achi ye nufie ntem enso ye beba na nkwada yi mo de da wo mo ahwe wo mo do mo ye bia so ye ni omo so ye musa.
Okay,
omo so ye musa anti Christy okrofrom
echina so Mother's Day ne koso
me ma no
say echina Truva Hotel
ana ekoso
anti fa yi Maritime Free Crime ra
ma me pe obi ha
o be fa hwan na agosina
Sanchez mba bejiram
hwan ba bejiram
Sanchez mba bejiram
ya ni juma de nyina esi a awofo nyina ne ma hodo a mata ya chi efri ya hyase besi sabre nyina no ye wehim nyina happy Mother's Day eneso no nyumtuni kese the legendary ya Osapon ye pe baby edino akwakoto ame enye ya Osapon emfa no ento baby papa emfa maye edamase